Oh, I'm gonna be switching to the chatting screen. Hello! Wait. Oh, good, the music is playing. Happy Amazing Digital Circus Day, everybody!
Are we live?
Yeah. Don't worry,
Hi.
I did check. I can play Digital Circus music without getting copyright. At
Hi.
least on... Oh, wait. I checked that on Twitch.
Hi.
I kind of didn't check that for YouTube.
Hi.
Oh, well.
Hello.
I'm sure it's allowed, but I don't know for sure. Oh yeah, Panda, your little
I'm trying to say
stuff
hi.
I
Hi. Hey, it's me again. I bet you're sick of me. Oh well.
I gotta find that. I gotta find that video of Kane, or like Kane saying something. It's a recreation of that scene from The Croods where Gangle's like, "My comedy mask is broken," and then Kane just like, "In a minute!"
Just like me for real.
I've been stimming that way too much the past 2 weeks. It's been fun. But yeah, also for Digital Circus, we've got the start of the of the Year of Shadow stream fun. I didn't have a name for that, but I'm just gonna call it Year of Shadow streams, which is pretty much just gonna be Sonic Adventure 2 and then Sonic X Shadow Generations when that comes out.
Fingers crossed for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing that game on, like, I know I do have the Digital Deluxe Edition, which comes out like 3 days early, but I also just want to play it when it officially releases, because I know there are gonna be some people who maybe won't want to watch anyone play it early because they don't want to like spoil the surprise, even though we kind of already have all the surprises in store right now.
Well, I mean, as far as like the normal, I am curious what they'll do, if they'll do anything to like alter Sonic's core, like the core gameplay experience of Sonic Generations, like Sonic's like story campaign.
You know, that is true. They haven't
Yeah.
said anything about the main game. They've just been focusing on Shadow.
You know what's I was gonna say, you know what's interesting? So a little bit of a tangent. For Banjo-Kazooie, Rare were discussing at one point doing like this really radical remake of Banjo-Kazooie called Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know if this has been disproven or not, but basically the game would play out like normal to start with, and then as you start playing, crazier and weirder things start happening to like throw you off your rhythm and go, wait, what the fuck? That's new. So like, it would be kind of cool if they did something like that for Sonic Generations, but I extremely doubt it. But if they do change anything to Sonic's story campaign, that'll be really interesting.
I'm honestly thinking, based on what we've seen so far, it's going to be a Bowser's Fury situation where the game itself, or the main game itself, is unchanged, but the DLC has updated graphics and its own little storyline. Actually, wait, was that a DLC?
Everything Bowser's Fury was on the cart.
Okay, so it's more so just like a side thing.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's going to be like that, where it's just a graphical enhancement side thing you can do. And
yeah,
then, and then the base game is just going to be like PS3 graphics or whatever.
Yeah, the game will be running in 60 frames per second, except for the Switch version, because, of course... Well, you know, okay, some games being locked at 30 FPS on Switch, I'm like, okay, I understand. And other times it's like complete nonsense, like Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 for like that Metal Gear Solid collection, being locked at 30 frames per second on Switch is ridiculous. Those are PlayStation 2 games. Those should be running at 60 on the Switch. Pretty much no problem. I have no idea. But yeah.
I think there were some games that were uncapped to 60, but they were only hitting the 40 range, and everyone was just wondering, why don't you just cap it at 30 and call it a day? Like does the 10 FPS matter that much?
That's kind of the situation with like the Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake, and now Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, where it's like sometimes the game goes to 60 frames per second and it looks really nice, and then it chugs when there's too much activity happening on screen and it closes down to 30, and I'm like, Personally speaking, it doesn't bother me that much because like I can still play the game just fine. It's not like the game's like stuttering and freaking the fuck out, but it is one of those things where I'm like, I would have rather this just stayed at 30 FPS the entire time and not constantly jump between frame rates when the game clearly can't handle being consistent, but it doesn't ruin the games.
Speaking of stuttering and jittering, my internet quality went down this past week, so sorry for the 480p stream. Like, yeah, we literally, as I'm saying that, we just went into the red for my network meter. So, Year of Shadow streams are going to be stuttery and struggling.
It's what he deserves.
Your hatred
No,
for
Shadow deserves.
I
He
don't
deserves
have-
kindness.
I don't have an annoyed expression yet, but this is going to be me the entirety of this year, this remaining year, because I do not give a shit about that emo edgelord.
He's not
In fair-
evil. He's just misunderstood.
Emo.
Oh, emo.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
emo.
he's definitely emo.
In fairness, Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game, I feel like kind of tarnished Shadow's.
God. Oh my god, dude, the main menu sounds being a gunshot. That's...
Well, yeah, but
yeah.
like everyone laughs at that game for being a meme. And don't get me wrong, Shadow of the Hedgehog, the video game, is entertaining, but it's like it did kind of ruin Shadow's character a bit. That they like ramped up the edginess to such a degree that it's like kind of like like goofy, and like you can't take it seriously. And it's like, as we'll see with this game, Shadow's character actually was kind of nuanced, to a degree, anyways. And it's just sad that was like lost with Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, where it's just like,
Where's that damn
where's that
fourth Chaos Emerald?
Chaos Emerald? And there are
Damn,
better
I
examples.
not
don't
here.
care.
Oh yeah,
This is
Shadow
like
of the
taking
Hedgehog
candy
was...
from a baby, which is
Shadow of the
fine
Hedgehog
by
was
me.
so goofy.
I still don't care about him.
Oh,
At
you-
all.
You know what?
And the
Shadow
fact
the
that he's
Hedgehog.
getting so much attention is getting me very upset. Well, not upset, but just like, I don't care about him even more now. Great.
It is a little
Where's-
bit weird that they started Year of Shadow in like the middle of the year. I think
Where-
Year of Luigi got his own, like, Luigi got his own year, Shadow gets half a year.
And remember, that financially failed them so fucking hard. I will never
What?
not laugh at that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it wasn't. Well, it wasn't so much the
I'm
year of
sorry,
Luigi. Like, it wasn't like the fact that like Luigi failed Nintendo. It was just the Wii U was sucking really hard, and the 3DS was struggling. So that caused the financial failure. It wasn't Luigi's fault.
I
Damn,
know, but I'm
Luigi,
still gonna
you caused
blame
the
him.
financial
It's very
crisis.
funny.
Oh wait, Chris Pratt's Mario, I have to speak normal. Dang, or damn, Luigi, you caused a financial crisis.
I can't say what I
What?
want to say right now. because we're on stream.
One
but
day I
if-
will see the Mario. Oh, sorry, cool.
No, don't do it. Don't see the Mario movie.
Oh,
It's-
no.
I need to do
So-
it to make. I need to do it to make up my own mind.
Have some drinks
I can't-
first, trust me.
Yeah, get like some kind of fucking.
I will.
Get booze.
I will get alcohol in hand for whenever they play a fucking licensed song when there shouldn't have been an original orchestration.
Okay,
music.
actually, don't do that.
You wanna?
Yeah,
Actually, no,
don't
do
do
it.
that. That
Do
is.
it, it'll be
Ooh,
funny.
no,
Do it.
that is a lot.
Do it.
Well, I'm not gonna down the entire drink every time they play a licensed song. Just a little sip, little gulp.
You gotta do it. It's funnier that way.
Can you handle 8 shots?
Can you
Well,
handle 10 shots?
well, this all depends on what I'm drinking for the drinking game. I can drink something really mild and no one can stop me. I can drink some
There's
of that.
no fun.
Oh,
in that,
true.
though.
Yeah, I just do straight whiskey.
Okay,
Or at least I
we're talking
used
about
to.
We're talking about Year of Shadow, Year of Luigi. Here's my question: where's our Year of Rouge the Bat?
I want
That's-
a year of Knuckles.
Oh,
I
no.
want a year of my favorite black man.
I mean,
Oh.
technically, this is also the Year of Rouge, given how much she's trending on Twitter. At
So
least for me, I
funny
don't know.
because she's not in the movie.
And her prominent starring role, it's just like static when it's supposed to cut to the movie. Oh, yeah, right. I mean, in fairness, when it comes to Rouge the Bat, like, I understand, like, adapting her for the story, because, like, she's like a treasure hunter and a government agent, but also all these Sonic characters are like extraterrestrials, technically coming to our world from like another dimension. It's just like, it'd be too much to try to adapt Rouge into the story, I understand. But still, like, not including any female Sonic characters before Shadow, like, no Amy, no Cream, no nothing. It's just like, damn, really, guys? Really,
we hate
Paramount?
women. We
You know,
hate
funny you say that.
women in this bitch.
I actually did find a way to include Amy and Rouge in the Sonic movie, but it just brings up a question that I really don't have an answer for. So the way I would bring them into the movie is Tails posting on some kind of like space Twitter, and then Amy. Oh yeah.
Wait. We should save all these tangents
For the
stream.
I'll say what I want. I'll say what I want to say, and then I'll start the game. Yeah.
But then we're gonna run out of topics.
Nah, the game will be playing. We can laugh
Yeah.
at James as he dies in increasingly embarrassing ways.
I hope not.
True.
I was testing this setup with Sonic Adventure 1, and I did keep dying because I keep failing the platforming.
But yes, space Twitter does not sound very good. I'm sorry.
I know it sounds dumb, and it does beg the question, why is Tails posting his adventures with Sonic on space Twitter? But it would kind of like, you know, Amy would see it and go, wow, Sonic's so cool, I'm gonna be like his fanboy, and then she comes to Earth to find him. And then Rouge sees like the Chaos Emeralds or Master Emeralds and go, wow, I want to steal that, and then she also comes to Earth. I know it's stupid, but that's the only reason that's the only way I've got bringing Amy and Rouge into the movies. It's just space Twitter.
You said Amy being a fanboy, and it made me think of like, what if Amy was, instead of being like super girly and like dresses pink, what if Amy Rose was like a big tomboy?
Oh wait, did I say fanboy? I mean fangirl.
Yeah.
My bad. She becomes a K-pop stan for Sonic. Did Discord break?
No, we're here.
We're just silent.
I didn't realize what I said was that painful.
Silent. We should have just stayed silent so that you would have had a mental breakdown on stream.
I know it was cringe. I didn't think it was that bad. Come on now.
No, it wasn't so much it was cringe, it's just I couldn't think of a response.
It was
cringe.
Also, I don't know what the fuck you were saying, because I was scrolling through Digital Circus. Okay.
Oh yeah, Digital Circus stuff happened.
We're probably not going to discuss it because not everybody has seen it yet, but let me just say, this is my new favorite episode.
Oh my god, the episode was so
better
good.
than everything.
I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to hear that because, like, I'll watch it sometime on my own time.
Oh yeah, this is a brand new file.
Before we start, I'm gonna piss a lot of people off by saying, this is better than the entirety of episode 8 of Murder Chunks.
I have nothing to verify
and
that
it was
with
longer.
because-
Ha 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 ha. Okay.
I mean, does it have to be a contest?
Yes. Have you seen how a lot of Murder Chunks fans were acting when they?
I have no.
In the finale.
I haven't even touched
bad.
I haven't even touched Murder Drones. I'm not even aware of the fandom. I have no connection to that argument.
That was a rhetorical question. But
I haven't.
yeah, it was
I haven't
bad.
seen. I've seen like 4 episodes of Murder Drones, but I haven't seen the new one. Also, which story should we start with, Hero or Dark? Because I kind of forgot we could just do both.
I
You
recommend
forgot
Hero.
we could do both.
I thought we had to unlock the Dark mode.
Bruh. Okay, so let me remember which one canonically goes first.
I haven't played.
I
Well,
think
canonically, that'd be Dark
Eggman-
mode. Yeah.
I
I haven't played this game
canon-
since I was 8. Or 10.
Yeah, I can guide you through this.
Oh
don't worry.
man. Oh man, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I haven't played this game since I was homunculus.
Since I was a homunculus.
So yeah, maybe Dark first, and then we can exit.
It is Year of Shadow.
Hero.
That's gonna be a lot to do. I'm just gonna blow up a government facility in a video game.
Starting with the hero campaign and like Sonic's like breaking out of police custody and Blue's tearing her fur out, going, we've been spoiled by the story. No.
You cut out.
Oh.
God, I love these
Your
cutscenes.
joke failed.
It's funny
That's
that like
all too easy.
it's funny that Eggman's cannon is like functioning like a machine gun in the cutscene, even though in game it's nothing like that.
Yeah, it's just a little.
Oh, I was gonna say this was the last time that Dean Bristow played Eggman, but that's wrong. The last time he played him was played Eggman was in Sonic Heroes.
Because he died.
If only we had the 7 Chaos Emeralds. And then everyone just pulls out a Chaos Emerald.
Eggman's like, okay, you guys are just mocking me now with those fucking things. Oh, as this game goes on, we'll see as the game goes on, but it's funny how like people just like get Chaos Emeralds for like, it almost seems like really easily. It's just like, oh, this jewel of ultimate infinite power. Oh, the mayor of the city just gave it to me. Oh, how nice.
I got the Chow Key.
Now I can raise my little baby boys exactly as I want them. For some reason, I'm gonna make Eggman sound like Mr. Krabs. I don't know why.
Yosh. This is probably the only
Give me the
time.
Chaos Emerald. Yeah. Oh, what were you gonna say?
This is the only time Omochao sounds good. Fight me.
Oh, I love this song, by the way.
The only time when what?
This is the only game Omochao actually sounds good. Like, he has a good voice actor.
Omochao has other places.
Oh, we're gonna find
well,
in Sonic Generations his voice is
Yeah. Omochao's voice is kind of like Toad's voice in the Mario games. Where to start out with, it wasn't that bad. It was just like, I'm the best. Woohoo! And it's like, oh, that's kind of cute. And then someone along the line, or at least with Toad, decided it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start talking like this, and you'll never stop me.
Obviously, Omochao's voice didn't get that bad, but it did get like cranked up to the point where it's like, oh, this is kind of hurts to listen to a bit. Not gonna lie.
Press the B
poor
button
voice
to
actor.
boost.
What'd you say, Blue?
Poor voice actor.
Oh no, it's not like they did like a horrible job or anything. It's just like their take on the character just kind of like turned up the intensity a little bit. That it was just like, oh, I'm not a big fan of this, if I'm being honest. Oh, okay. Anyways, the music.
I mean, they can't have every voice actor across every game. Like the voice actor for Sonic in this game legit can't do the voice anymore. He tries, but he kind of can't.
Well, it's been several years. Yeah, sadly, that's the thing with voice actors is like their voices change, and it's like difficult for them to do voices as they get older. Like with a Harry Shearer on The Simpsons, he's pushing 80 now, and you can tell because like his voice is like.
When did we start discussing The Simpsons? Huh? When happened?
Just discussing how voice actors as time goes on, it's harder for them to do certain voices. Like Harry Shearer on The Simpsons, like he kind of struggles to do some of the voices of the characters, which is why like certain characters on The Simpsons don't appear as much as they normally do.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like Marge.
Oh yeah, like
She's like the one that everyone thinks about.
yeah.
Our woman is about to probably kick the bucket.
I mean, I don't know about that, but yeah.
In terms of voice.
I know Tiffany Grant, the voice actor for Asuka, can still do the voice. She actually did a this was like a few months ago, but she did a voice where someone asked her if she could still do the voice, and in the voice she like she playfully insults the guy as Asuka. It's like you think I can't do the voice? What are you, an idiot?
Wait, Asuka. Who's that from?
Evangelion.
Oh my god.
Is she like a... Well, excuse me, all the hell. I haven't even seen every single anime ever made.
Asuka, even I know who Asuka is.
Asuka Langley Soryu, or in the rebuild movies, Asuka Langley Shikinami.
Yeah,
Which that last name actually does matter.
He doesn't need to know all that.
Well, I'm saying it because I hyperfixate on the show. I love it.
I'll watch Evangelion one day. Although
no, it's fine. You don't got it.
Although I feel like
World.
I kind of feel like I need to look up a guide of like what Evangelion media to watch, because I know, like, especially when it comes to like the Evangelion, whatever.
Evangelion.
Evangelion. Okay, Evangelion.
Like Avi. What do you mean? Why are you leaving?
I just wanted to drop off the Chowder. Oh wait, I don't think they stay. I don't think they stay.
Oh my god, no!
Oh well.
You wasted it.
I'll get more, don't worry. But yeah, in terms of a guide for watching Evangelion, it's you don't watch the Netflix dub, and
hold on.
The rebuild movies are their own series.
Okay. Do we be quiet for this? I don't know.
Enter user data.
I guess.
Enter password.
Turn the volume up a little bit.
Password is Maria. Now all I have to do is to place the Chaos Emerald into this console.
This does go into my question I had for Sonic Frontiers. Everything is built around the Chaos Emeralds since they got here.
Well, in fairness, this is like more or less modern technology made by humans, like about approximately like 50 years ago or so. So it makes sense that this would be able to be built around the Chaos Emeralds and not break the lore of Sonic Frontiers. But yeah, Sonic Frontiers definitely does bring up a lot of continuity issues. Not the, I mean, I'm okay with it for the most part, but yeah.
I was a little disappointed in how it makes every Sonic game canon just through name drops. Like, oh yeah, everyone started racing cars at some point. Everyone raced hoverboards at some point. That all happened.
Sonic Drift.
Sonic Drift, Sonic All-Star Racing, meaning they all have canonically interacted with characters from Sega franchises.
I forgot that series existed because it's so good.
Super Monkey Ball is canon to Sonic, and so is Knights.
I like.
Wait, so is Yakuza then, if that's the case.
I do like the references in Sonic Frontiers. I think it's a nice way of showing, hey, all these stories matter. But in my head, I do kind of like, just to be funny, kind of associate it with like Family Guy. Like I just imagine Sonic going, "Ah, freaking sweet! This reminds me of a time I fought a genie while riding on a futuristic hoverboard."
Yo, this reminds me of the time I was sucked into a storybook and helped a hot woman out. If I had a nickel for every time it happened, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, I'd have 2 nickels, which is weird because it only happened twice. Oh.
Yeah, but I fought in genies a lot more than I thought I would, but that's the life of the crazy blue hedgehog, I guess. It's funny. No, it is funny that Sonic has fought in genies on like 2 separate occasions.
My story stops when I stop running. God, I need to play through Black Knight again sometime. That game was so cool as a kid.
As a kid.
I need to somehow set up the Wii controller to work on either an emulator or just dig out the Wii.
I hope you're able to enjoy it. A part of me has kind of thought about playing Sonic in the Black Knight, but then like I see like how fussy the motion controls could be sometime, and I'm like, I don't know if this is for me. I think I'll just watch
a little bit. I think the Wii U motion controls were fussy. I definitely did not play Sonic Unleashed the way I should have. Like I literally just like shook my arms up and down during the night stages, and oh boy, binding homing attack and the boost button to the Wii Remote shake, or to the Wii Remote shake. Not fun.
Yeah. The motion controls in the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed are such a pain. Like, I tried playing the Wii version of Sonic Unleashed, and like it just felt, as someone who's used to the HD version, it just like felt wrong and oddly punishing because like the nighttime levels, I think the levels in general, you only get 3 lives, and that's it. You can't collect additional lives throughout the levels. If you lose them, you have to restart everything all over again. It's like, but why though?
Wait, for the Wii version?
I'll be waiting for you.
To my knowledge, yeah, it was like really strict.
Oh no, you're able to collect more lives, and the best part is, like, if I have 16 lives, I have 16 lives for each level. Like for every life you collect, it stays, and then you basically have 16 chances to complete a level. Rouge!
I was missing something because I didn't see where you could collect extra lives in Sonic Unleashed for the Wii.
Sorry if I'm being more quiet than usual. It's just my brain is full of love.
He's going Kinger mode.
Yeah.
What the?
Some of my favorite.
Oh, Kev, have you seen the new Dark Beginnings episode?
What?
No, that Shadow the Hedgehog thing? No, I did not see it.
A lot of people are saying they don't. I've seen mixed reviews on Rouge's voice for that episode. I personally think it's too short. As for the voice, I mean, it's it's not going to replace that.
Yeah. The voice actress for Rouge in this game, I think she was more than a voice actress working at Sega. I think she was voice director as well, I want to say, which is pretty common for like anime and such, where like actors in the show will also double as like the voice directors to like help the other actors out. But yeah, Rouge's VA really did a lot of work within Sega. I think she did voice acting for the Sega Dreamcast horror game Illbleed, which is really cool and also bug fucking sane. I need to find a way to play Illbleed someday. I think she also did voice work for another Sega Dreamcast horror game, Blue Stinger. Though I'm not quite sure about that last one, but I know she worked on Illbleed.
You really like the bug fuck thing, don't you?
It's just a fun way of describing how something is insane.
Bug fuckers, rise up.
The bug fucking situation is insane.
Let's go, bug fuckers. Let's go.
Please.
So today I was out minding my own business. And then all of a sudden I saw some people having sex with some beetles. It was a very wild situation to witness while I was just out and about.
Blood, everyone.
Like,
I'll start with the praying mantises.
If this were Pyrocetical, he'd spend 8 minutes telling you what a bug is. So as we know, bugs were on this earth probably before even most humans were.
No, I want to see Michael Vsauce Michael. I forget his full name, but I want to see him explaining what bugs are and just going on a bunch of tangents.
Hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Bugs are pretty cool. Or are they?
And Bug, this is a beetle. It bites his hand and he goes, "Ah, motherfucker!" and breaks character.
That'd be like a Patreon outtake. Also, I'm pretty sure I found the the Chow box.
Going back to those for a little bit, those Sega Dreamcast horror games like Illbleed and Blue Stinger. They also included in their voice casts Ryan Drummond, who plays Sonic in this game. I think he did voice acting roles in both of those games. And what's really cool is that in Blue Stinger, Ryan Drummond and Dean Bristow co-star with each other as the protagonists of that game. So you have Eggman and Sonic teaming up in a survival horror game, and it's the coolest thing ever, especially because we get to hear more voice work from Dean Bristow.
Apparently, the current voice actor for Sonic actually does do voice work for Resident Evil. Plants in the shade. Okay, well, I didn't want to... Oh, I think that lowers my score if I use those.
Yeah, it does. Actually, Roger Craig Smith, to my knowledge, I think he's actually going to be retiring from the role of Sonic.
Oh, dang.
I think. I could be wrong. I don't know if things have changed, but last I heard, he was going to be stepping away from Sonic, and it was going to be someone else picking up the mantle. But, yeah, he played, for a while. I don't know if he does it anymore, but he used to play, Chris Redfield in the Resident Evil series.
I heard about that, yeah, when I was editing a Sonic Frontiers video. My friend Renato said that, and I went to go fact check that throughout the day.
Yeah. Like
apparently it's like a Marvel vs. Capcom game he voices Chris in, and then also who's that guy's name? Albert Wesker COVID safety video.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, it's where Albert Wesker tells you how to be safe from COVID.
Okay, of all the people to help you stay safe from COVID, Albert Wesker is 100% the last person on Earth who would do that. So good for you, Capcom.
Who the fuck is this person?
Albert Wesker is like one of the big top villains of the Resident Evil series. He's like a big eugenics, survival of the fittest asshole, and he also injected.
Republican.
He is very much a bioterrorist, yes.
Yeah. And he injected himself with all kinds of crazy bio-organic life forms or whatever, and made himself in a super monster. It's Resident Evil's nuts. Resident Evil's like a crazy comic book series.
The important thing to note is that everything goes according to his plan, including you betraying him. For example, in Resident Evil 4, he hires Leon's ex-girlfriend, love interest, to go steal a corpse so that Albert could gain control of the Plaga parasite, and she obviously doesn't follow through with that. So Albert just goes to the Resident Evil 4 island to just take the corpse himself, because he planned on doing that anyway.
You said corpse. Don't you mean sample?
Nope. He actually just pulls the main Plaga parasite that controls all of the residents in the game, so that he could now use the controlled Plaga parasite. And Sheva, no, not Sheva. She's the girl in Resi 5. Ada Wong, yeah. He legitimately counts on Ada not giving him the parasite, so he just goes to the island and gets the parasite himself. It's stupid.
I need to play the Separate Ways DLC from the remake. I've only played it in the original.
I've commissioned this artist for an art piece, but I knew they weren't going to finish it, so I commissioned someone else instead. Or so I drew it myself.
I was gonna say, does Rouge's butt have jiggle physics and Noah was her tail?
Yeah.
Her boobs have jiggle physics, and god dang it, Sega. I mean, I guess it would make sense.
Honestly, though, yeah.
It technically does make sense for her boobs would jiggle. Maybe not that fucking much, but they jiggle.
Oh, hold on a second. Those things be bouncing, god damn.
Boink. Oh, the Chow Garden in this game kind of reminds me of from the Digimon anime, where they go to the Digimon nursery and they play with the eggs and stuff and hatch little Digimon and such. Oh, that'd be okay. I know Chow works on their own system, but can you imagine if Chow? Can you imagine if Chow digivolved into more powerful forms? I mean, they kind of do that when they graduate into adult form, but yeah.
Did you say graduate?
No, digivolve.
You said when they graduate into.
Maybe I did.
The VTuber fandom has ruined us all.
Dude, I had my supervisors at work say we're having some graduations, and I immediately just froze in fear. It's wait, we're having what now? Dang, this transformation happens very fast. This is officially our Rouge the Bat Chow.
That's not a thing.
Someone said graduation, and I immediately started braying like a mule. Wait, what?
What? Are you okay?
Is this not the
Why
rules
are
of the
you
bad
braying
show?
like a mule? Are you going hee-haw? Hee-haw?
More just like they're in so much pain from
Hee-haw.
hearing about graduations, they just start making animal noises in the workplace.
Hee-haw. Hee-haw.
Strawberry, chocolate chow with cherry filling.
God, yeah.
Who's filling the chow?
No, no, stop that. Stop that.
I make a really over the top joke.
You're not hungry.
No,
More over the top than mine, just...
give him the peacock. I want to see him gain feathers.
Yeah, give him
Alrighty.
the
This
claw.
was the first animal. No. Not our child.
Okay, but we're completely ignoring the second one.
Aw, they didn't get any animal parts.
I think that happens after you give them a certain
know,
amount of
there's-
animals.
You see, there's a glitch that can happen, but it can only happen in the hero guide.
I find it.
Okay.
I find it.
The other one hatched.
Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. Hi, buddy. How are you doing, buddy? Hi.
That
find-
one will be
I
raised
find-
by Sonic.
I find it so funny that despite the fact that literally everyone has been clamoring for it. Well, okay, I can understand if they don't want to make a Chow Garden nowadays, just
They
because so
say
much
it's
time has
because-
passed.
They say they're gonna bring back a child garden in Sonic Adventure 3.
Those idiots will never.
I thought they-
I don't really know why they want to only have child gardens in the adventure game.
I thought they said they weren't going to make any more adventure games. They wanted to go with like the Sonic Frontiers gameplay model.
I would
guess
actually.
That's why. I guess
I'm
that's their way of saying we're never
kinda
gonna
like
have it
that.
again.
I mean, I would like if they really stick to their guns and want to go through with like a new gameplay model, as long as it's, you know, consistent and they're not like, hey, you know that thing that kind of worked for us in the last game? Well, we're throwing it all of it in the trash. We're gonna do something completely different now. And it's like, oh no.
I did notice that the graphics look exactly like Sonic Frontiers for Sonic X Shadow. At least for Shadow section. The Sonic portion looks exactly the same.
Yeah. Oh, Blue, since you have like a greater frame of reference for this than James, which character in Sonic Adventure 2 has the best music for their stages? Rouge, really? Okay.
I place it on Rouge too because I also I have a lot of Rouge's music for that is a speed panel that's going to lead me directly into the spikes. But yeah, I have a lot of Rouge's music for my chill streaming playlist.
Interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Rouge's music is definitely the best, but
Where? Sonic's music is good, but where do I?
oh yeah.
Oh, fire hurt.
I'll make you pay for
The game designers. We like to do a little bit of trolling here.
Also, technically, the U.S. government is invading Eggman's base.
Yeah, that fits. The United States government going in with heavily armed infantry to a place that they shouldn't be, the place they should be invading. Gee, you don't say.
It just happens to be in a desert.
They're going to free Eggman's base. Well, I mean, in fairness, Eggman is a super villain. Yeah, this level's kind of a bitch with like.
I keep forgetting I don't have the jet thrusters already.
I forget if you. No, you don't get them in this level. You get them in a later level. At least I don't think you get them in this level. No, you get them in. No. Unfortunately, until you get the jet thruster, you just got to be patient with the platforming, and you can't do any fancy stuff.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry for my behavior tonight, folks.
That's fine.
I'm in hyperfixation mode.
We did just have Digital Circus, yeah,
brain.
and given the type of content you make,
Gooseworks
My
is.
brain is fried right now.
Thanks for ruining the stream, Gooseworks. Not you,
Sorry.
Blue. Not you, Blue. You're fine.
No, I deserve it.
No, I said Gooseworks, not Blue. Like
Lose
Gooseworks.
works, exactly.
Never. Well, okay, your brain is just engineered to hear hatred towards yourself. This is the real problem, Blue.
Yes, exactly.
I guess
Vander,
my
always my
Rouge
fault,
Chow.
no matter what.
Oh! What's the point of that
hate
guy?
those things. All you can see right now is tedious
Oh, I could. Oh, I need the jet thrusters for that.
It's just an animal for the Chow Garden. It could be worse.
Oh, I need the jet thrusters to get over to that space too.
Oh well, I guess I'll jump for the checkpoint and then just jump in the sand.
Oh, there's actually there's a lot of space over there. I can.
Don't you can't you literally are physically incapable of reaching it. It's not fucking worth it.
I know. Well, I guess we'll be replaying this game in November after we get through Sonic and Shadow Generations.
That is the Sonic games and like their like approach to like how to get the most longevity out of the game is really interesting, mainly with like, you know, incentivizing replays of levels. Sometimes they do it pretty well, like in say Sonic Generations, and sometimes they do it very freaking badly, like in Sonic Forces, which just got ridiculous with like, because the levels are already super short, and then the devs will just like dump a bunch of collectibles in the level after you've already gone through it like 3 times and just going, oh, there's silver moons in the level now, you better get those, I guess. And it's just like, oh, okay.
There was this video I saw where it was like, is content becoming too long? And it wasn't so much like a attention span thing. It was more so like video games are just legitimately getting long as a base. Like I think Stellar Blade is like 15 hours.
Well, 15 hours actually sounds fairly okay. I thought you were going to say 50 hours, and that would be ridiculous. But,
which is a little bit weird that they bring up that kind of question for Stellar Blade now, because I know that... Ooh, there's a bat. I'll give that to our Rouge Chow. But yeah, there were games released long before Stellar Blade, like Persona 5, Xenoblade series that are like at least 60 to 100 hours.
More closer to 100 for those, I would say.
Oh, we already got a bat.
he jumps for joy, falls in the sand.
Oh yeah, you guys, you don't keep momentum on this thing. You jump, you will fall off.
Imagine
hey, I got a life.
Imagine momentum in a Sonic game. Yo, bro, that crazy. Well, excuse me. Imagine momentum in an Eggman level in a Sonic game. Yo, bro, that crazy.
I don't want Parrot. Oh wait. Oh, do I actually?
But as far as games being too long, I feel like you see that a lot with. Oh, hi Melly, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Oh, and they're gone. They probably don't want to be on stream right now.
Oh. I probably should have edited the Discord status to say streaming.
You see it a lot with like a lot of like Sony first-party games, like with The Last of Us, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, where games are just getting longer and longer and longer. And on a certain level, I respect it to a degree because I understand, oh, well, they're just trying to tell their story, and their story involves a lot of time to breathe and flesh out and develop characters, like in God of War Ragnarok's case, because that's a game that I actually quite like.
God.
What?
Sorry. You're monologuing. Go ahead.
You sly dog, you got me monologuing. But yeah, like
Just let me monologue a little bit longer, Chris.
On a certain level, I respect that games need to be longer because they're just trying to tell their story. But on the other hand, I do feel like that there is a problem in general game design, at least in the AAA space, where they're like, oh, well, we have to pad things out, bloat things, and make them feel longer so that the gamers feel like they're getting their money's worth. Because you will hear gamers complain like, oh man, this game's only 10 hours long. Wow, I sure wasted my money. And now that games are becoming, or AAA games are becoming $70 for the, price instead of 60. Now people are going to be even more critical with how long their games are. And it's like,
Melly just sent me a message. Apparently, chat is lagging hard.
Oh no.
I'm refreshing it on my OBS. I'm not seeing anything. Hold on, let me check it on my phone, cause.
Or we could also just be, not looking at chat.
I keep an eye on it every once in a while, but apparently it is actually broken.
I see. It's okay, Melly.
Let me see what it's like for. Oh dang, it's not even here on my phone either.
I was saying, oh my god, earlier because apparently, the voice actor for one of the newer characters follows me on Twitter.
That's awesome.
So that was wild to know. Holy shit.
Wait, voice actors for what now?
Digital Circus, one of the newer characters.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. Yes!
They were a minor character, but still.
Minor Schminer!
I mean, yeah. Sorry.
It'll only be a matter
Ghost
of
Chow.
time before Lizzie Freeman starts following you.
I will cry.
Yusha. Well.
Oh yeah.
It's a ghost. It's a ghost chow now.
Apparently for Eggman's VA, like the story goes that like all the other characters have English VAs for when they're in the Chow Garden, but for Eggman, I don't know if like Dean Bristow was busy or there's some kind of scheduling conflict or they forgot, but they didn't have English dialogue for Eggman in the Chow Garden, so they just slapped in his Japanese VA. So that's why Eggman's VA is going Yosh and Yo.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, it's his Japanese VA. Yeah.
It is surprisingly close.
It is. It really is.
I miss them. I miss both of them. They're both gone.
Dean Bristow was an insane. Dean Bristow is my favorite Eggman actor because he can be both funny and genuinely terrifying when he wants to be.
No way. I can't believe.
Oh, speaking of voice actors, he scratches his ass.
He's
Yeah,
like
speaking of
Luigi.
voice actors, I am noticing Mike Pollock getting old.
That explains why he's been like this recently.
Like his performance in Sonic Frontiers, I can tell this man has aged a lot since I first got his voice acting experience in like Sonic X.
I mean, that was 20 years ago. No shit, he's gonna age. Everyone ages.
People age? When did this start happening?
Like, 5 years ago, I think.
Can you imagine if mortality only became a thing 5 years ago?
That would be awful.
Shadow, quit breathing into the mic. I know. Wait, why is she barefoot?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. She's a minor.
Maria, put on your damn shoes. You're gonna hurt yourself.
That's his brother in the background, chat. Say hi, chat. Say hi to the brother, chat.
Revenge.
Yeah, I had to mute for a sec. Time to lock in and take revenge.
You didn't mute, actually.
I muted on stream.
Oh,
Ah.
darn. But
I-
still, say hi to his brother anyway. Chat.
Oh, that is a delay when you go into spin dash.
You know what's really sad? Okay, Shadow's VA in this game I really like. I forgot. I'll look up his name, but
It's the same as Sonic's, don't worry.
no, not in this game. That's in the later Sonic games with like Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic 06. That's Jason Griffith, who voiced both Shadow and Sonic. But in this game, it's a different actor.
I
You need to
cannot-
look it up.
I cannot kill these boxes.
These boxes just won't die.
I hate these boxes. Oh, okay. Anyways,
I hate these boxes. I spit on you.
hot tub. I guess in Shadow's case it'd be hot tour. I promise Maria. Actually no, I don't want to finish that.
Well, that joke.
Yeah. Well, okay, you know what? It's a Sonic fandom. I promise Maria, I'd spit on that thing.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say, I promise Maria that I defend the Hawktua girl's honor. So.
That loop is someone's commute to work, by the way.
Oh, David Humphrey plays Shadow in this game, and he does a really good job. And it's really sad that basically he voiced Shadow in like one other game, Sonic Heroes, and then after that it went to Jason Griffith. And Jason Griffith is a fine Shadow, but that's also when Shadow the Hedgehog came about, and Shadow's character kind of became a meme, and it's
Yeah,
sad.
it's what he deserves.
Road closed ahead. I wonder why. Maybe because the road is a tower.
Oh, I love how, I feel bad for people who play 3D Sonic games who have acrophobia. Because these games just aggravate your acrophobia something fierce. Especially Sonic Heroes,
I wonder.
where every level takes place like millions of miles in the air.
Oh yeah, there's just the void underneath California or wherever this is. Again, this is someone's commute to work. Like, God damn it, the fucking loop was shut down. I'm late. Oh! I missed a checkpoint, by the way.
Thank you, Dark Souls.
Oh!
Oh yeah, right. I was gonna say, wait, what happened to the ground? I'm like, oh yeah, sometimes the level just does that. You gotta roll.
There we go. Whoa! That is a jet engine sound just in my ear.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think the sound mixing for this game is a little bit. It's
He's
funny.
over there.
Oh, there it is. Okay. The sound mixing for this game's kind of funny.
Hey, guys.
What's up? Oh, I can make
Y'all
that.
mind if I retire?
I gotta go to sleep.
No, I just things that I can't mention on stream.
I hope
Ah,
everything's okay.
Everything's fine. It's just, yeah, things I can't mention on stream. Yeah,
That's understandable.
I'll mention it later on.
Alrighty.
I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow if that's
Okay.
That's okay.
okay. Bye guys.
Whoa.
I am so scared of this game's movement.
Wow. You really suck.
Man.
Okay, bye.
Oh, it's over already.
Wow, that was absolute. That just killed my momentum.
Oh,
Here we go.
I think I told you about the
Here we go.
the indie games that are kind of like picking up the torch for that classic 3D Sonic design. It's Sparks the Electric Jester and Roland Rascal.
That was
Yeah, that's a game I gotta play sometime because my brother's been
Well-
my brother's been for a while. He was saying, "Hey, you need to play this game," and we're like, "Hey, you need to stream this game." And I think, you know what? Maybe I should.
Roland Rascal, I think, isn't out yet, but Sparks the Electric Jester is, and I think Sparks 3 is like really close to that, you know, classic Sonic Adventure 2 style of like 3D movement. So check
forgot
out
the kindergarten was here.
check out a review, check out some gameplay footage, and see if it's right for you.
What did these rooms do again? Like, I know you drop them off, but like, what do they do?
The classroom is where they can learn things. The
Shake it.
yeah, your child can learn how to shake that thing.
Hot tour, shake that thing.
I forget what the principal does. I think the principal helps you name Chow. The Dr. Chow obviously helps your Chow if they get sick. I think it might also tell you their mood or whatever. Maybe that's the fortune teller. Again, it's been a while. Although sadly, you can't
Oh no, the
really...
fortune teller gives you the name. The principal, well, let's see what they do.
Well, I remember the principal saying, "Oh, I also act as a doctor." I was like, "Wait, so what's the point of the doctor then?"
The doctor takes care of doctor stuff when the principal takes care of school stuff.
Oh yeah, he gives you tips.
What kind of tips?
Yeah, I'm the Chow doctor. So what's the point of the doctor?
Chow
There's
loves to
also
eat
the-
tree fruits. Chow grow healthy by eating tree fruits. You can find tree fruits in the garden. Press the B button to grab and shake the tree using the control. Wait, the control stick works? Oh, I gotta try that.
Well, I think that. What do you mean the control stick works? Well, I mean, yeah.
Wait, which control stick? The C stick or the regular stick? Oh wait, I mean, I guess
think-
control stick would be the
I
left
think they mean
one.
regular stick. Yeah, the regular one.
And what is the? Yeah, the edgy hedgehog is now visiting. Oh yeah, this guy was freaky. The health center. Doctor will examine your Chow and how they're feeling. You didn't bring your Chow? Bring your Chow to the doctor at once.
Sadly, can't really use these features if you're playing like the main game, because like as soon as you leave either, well, I think as soon as you leave the garden, like if you enter the Chow garden and try to leave, it'll just like warp you back to the game. The only way you can really access these features in like this kindergarten and such is if you access the Chow garden from the stage select. I don't know why it's like that, but okay. Oh my god! An extra life! Mario reference! Gee,
A
I bet
very
Nintendo was
nutritious
mad about
mushroom.
this.
I need to find out.
Nintendo. What if Nintendo was like well, I mean, in some ways, Nintendo is very much like the Disney Corporation, but like, what if Nintendo tried to like copyright mushrooms? So if mushrooms appear in any other game that is not produced by Nintendo, they have to be like, what are you doing now?
Ooh.
That's our copyright, or that's our trademark, or whatever.
About that, so with Pal World,
What?
they filed a patent for specifically catching animals using a device, and I think
That's
training
not
them.
good.
So they
That's not- Yeah.
they can technically win that lawsuit, but also for Nintendo claiming ownership of a mushroom thing, they actually did DMCA. I kid you not. They sent this person a DMCA for their face.
Are you
Now-
sure? Wait,
Now, it wasn't specifically for their face. Their face ended up getting caught in like the takedown, but what they did was they posted a picture of their Octoling character wearing 2 pieces of headgear, which does showcase a glitch in Splatoon 3, and Nintendo doesn't want you showing their games in a bad light, which, you know, glitches is considered a bad light now, I guess. And
Oh, are you talking about the story of like the Splatoon gamer that got banned for showing Nintendo a problem with their system?
no, This was the trans girl I was telling you about, where she posted like 2 years, a lot has changed, and it's not just my not just my Octoling who's changed, and she posted like a before and after transitioning. Nintendo took down not just the original image of like the Octoling character, but they also took down her face.
Oh yeah, her face got friggin' copyright striked by Nintendo.
Nintendo decided you are our property. Just because you showed a glitch in our system.
I can't believe I said, what if Nintendo was like the Disney Corporation? Nintendo is very much the Disney of the video game industry, for good and definitely for ill.
That's like the second time that happened now, because I know in Lethal Company said, hey, what if these items were just silly? I'd pick up a silly item. Hey, what if Nintendo is like super evil? They end up becoming super evil.
I love how on my streams I just pop up as a giant, like, kind of looming over you.
Yep, I kept the thing in place.
Nice.
Dude, it sounds like one of your chow is drowning.
And Chow die? I've never actually seen a Chow die on screen.
This ain't about him.
I'm
kidding. But he'll be fine. Like, he's doing the doggy paddle.
I was gonna say, what is it about like pet racing simulators and like sim games that like make people unleash their inner sadist?
Ooh, Kev, I mean, well, no, yeah, James.
Yeah.
I have a game suggestion for you. It's a short game. It's a relatively short game. It's called Can Your Pet.
Oh wait, I think I know about that one. Is that where you actually like put pets in cans?
Damn it, you already know the twist ending.
What?
I know that one.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you build up the friendship with your pet, and you feed it, and you give it a nice warm house and everything, and then at the end of the game, it's like, can your pet? With a question mark next to it, and it's like, can my pet what? And it's like, I remember watching so many videos of people being like, oh, I love my pet, but what can they do? And it's like, no, literally, can your pet?
Also, fun fact for this cutscene, Sonic's ankles are broken. He's pretty much Dio posing when he looks up at the camera.
Hurry up!
Also, that was a long ass emerald activate.
Yeah, it's more like, yeah.
That thing runs on dial-up.
I also love how the dialogue in this game is like, it's synced up to like the speed of the Japanese dialogue. So like you often have like lines cutting off a little too early, or like actors stepping over other people's lines, and it's just like, we can't help it. The Japanese dialogue goes faster, so we have to go faster too. It's the way things are.
Bro, I think that whole cutscene just cut itself off, because I'm pretty like, there's more stuff happening after that in the hero mode, but I guess in the dark mode it's like, nope, Sonic just gets jump scared by the police and ends bottom text, end story.
Yeah, it's well, to be fair, it's not a glitch in the game. It's just like literally how it plays out.
The ghost.
Oh, Mr. X in robot beetle form.
Hey, Mogar Prime 17.
Yeah.
Why you responded? You were like, oh, yeah?
I glitch out. That's not my name.
It's like when a Latina mom says your full name. It's like, oh.
Oh.
I
mean, I can relate to that. My mom would say my full name sometimes, and that's when I knew, oh, I goofed up. Wait, I should not be in this room.
Yeah, but Kev, small question.
Yeah?
If you were a Mobian in the world of Sonic, what would be your species?
A hedgehog, because I'm so cool. Kidding. I don't know.
I've been informed by the furry expert BluePandaDraws that I'd be a tiger.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Maybe I'll be some kind of dog.
Oh wait, is that the beetle thing you were talking about?
Yeah, Mr. X in Robot Beetle form.
Oh. Oh, Chowgi.
Dinner dog. Yeah, but I'd probably be a dog of some sort.
For me, IRL, I would definitely be a dog. Lydia would be a tiger. I feline.
Oh, it's Gamma.
Oh, a Gamma series.
For me, I would probably just be, for IRL me, I would probably be like a pangolin. Or in model me. Imagine I just stay the same.
What did he do? Oh, he was guarding a key. That's what he did.
Imagine I'm placed in the Sonic world and I literally just stay the same.
Oh, yeah, James, you definitely want to go in that room.
Whee! Ah, man, have I been missing power-ups?
No, you haven't been missing any. This is your first one.
Big snails?
It's the digging power.
You can now dig into the ground. Absolutely ruin any manicures you had.
Oh, she wears gloves. Oh, my audio is glitching out.
I mean, even if you have gloves, if you put your hand and you smash it against the ground repeatedly, it's not like any manicure would survive.
Oh man, that's like a creepy, odd thought. Like, what do any of the Sonic characters look like without their gloves on or their shoes on? It's like, yeah, I don't want to answer that question.
In comics, I'm pretty sure they show a bunch of those.
Oh yeah, I know they show it in the comics. It's just like as far as the games are concerned, you pretty much never see it, and it's just very surreal to think about.
You kind of see it with Big the Cat because he has like sandals on.
Oh yeah.
I never thought of that stuff before.
And there has
Big
been
Kev,
official art of Amy also wearing
Hey,
sandals. So
Kev, have you thought of the feet of Sonic characters before?
No, actually.
we sort of have Rouge feet out there, but they're like, they're just. I think she's wearing like heels. Oddly enough, one of the coolest summer designs for Rouge is in a Roblox game. And why are there speed shoes here? You know what? Speed shoes.
I don't even know what Roblox is. All I know is that Roblox is like the thing that all the kids play. And it's like the thing that you spend, and of course, like all the games that children play, you also spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on it for cosmetics and new
God,
gameplay
Kev, you're
unlocks.
such a boomer.
There's the beetle.
No, seriously, let's be real with ourselves. The two games marketed the most towards children are also the games that exploit children the most for money. It's
Oh, it's
fucked
so
up.
bad for
I meant
Roblox.
the fact that you didn't know what Roblox was.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, no, I'm right to be upset at like Roblox and.
No. I wasn't jabbing you at that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm just saying, I hate modern like AAA games and how they treat their audiences, mainly children. It's like, hey, get your parents' wallet, spend hundreds of dollars on us, please.
That's a skull that just
yeah,
popped out of that wall.
Oh yeah, Kev. Earlier you said like the worst quote to get taken out of context.
No, go back.
I know. Yeah, I was just avoiding the beetle robot.
I was gonna say, maybe it's one over where it's colder. Maybe it's in one of the shadow, or no, go over the man. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm backseating. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
No, like I actually might be
Stop.
Yeah. Usually there should be an exclamation point when you're like right over the spot. You just have to like.
It's in this area.
Yeah.
I don't know about y'all, but I love these quests in Sonic games of like treasure hunting. I know that not many people love them, but for me, they were like my favorite. Like in Sonic Adventure 1, I remember replaying friggin' Knuckles' thing a bunch.
Yes! Yeah, I do like the treasure hunting minigames well enough. I do think it's kind of like fun. Well, like when you're like racing around the level, going, "Oh my god, where's that last piece? I think I can get it. I think I can get it." And then you get it, and like you try to like shave down your time more and more. It is sad that like this style of gameplay hasn't come back, but I think that's mostly because like a lot of people at the time bitched like, "Oh, this is dumb. I want to play as Sonic. What's all this other stuff? This sucks. I hate it." And Sega took the message like, "Okay, you'll never play as any of the other characters ever again."
Yeah, would people even have patience for that kind of thing?
Well,
guys, we have it, but you have to look at you have Subway Surfers on the side, so you don't lose patience with us.
Well, I know there are a lot of Sonic fan games that try to like revive these old gameplay concepts. I don't know about in 3D, but I know that there are like 2D Sonic fan games or ROM hacks that try to go like, "Hey, we brought back the Emerald Hunting minigame. Here you go." Then they probably have it in 3D as well, but yeah. Oh, that's something I need to see about playing sometime.
Wait, Bird, I'm trying to play with my
time.
Trying to spend time with my kid.
But Sonic fan games, there are some really cool ones. Like Sonic Robo Blast 2 is like really goddamn good. Apparently, I told you can't take them to the kindergarten and the single player campaign. You have to select Child Garden from stage select.
Ah! Dang!
Ark? Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing up there anyway?
Holy, Rouge's ass is sticking out.
I can't believe your tits are one polygon.
Oh my god, I love my triangles!
Shout out to anyone who recognized that quote.
I don't know why I thought this, but like, what if like the Sonic characters were like in a story like Alien, like they get on board a spaceship and there's like a monster like roaming the halls and they have to like avoid it, and like I don't know, like I don't know why I thought of that.
Wait, technically I am now the monster roaming the halls.
I am the one who knocks. I remember Live Alive.
Oh, I'm safe.
Good job. No, it's okay. This game can be.
In the goddamn building again.
Day 4. The robots have learned my name.
There was a chapter in Live Alive where he plays this robot and you're on this space station, and the story plays out like a fusion between Alien and 2001: A Space Odyssey, and it was like so goddamn fucking cool. And I'm like thinking to myself, what if the Sonic characters did something like that? I don't know how it would work for gameplay, but it'd be kind of interesting. I think they can make it work. Why are you being such an asswad? Sorry, Juan.
I want to see like freaking. Oh wait a second. Yeah, I want to see like a zombie apocalypse Sonic game, because I know they did like their own zombie apocalypse in the comics with the metal virus.
We do have a fan project called Sonic Zombies.
Are y'all knowledgeable on the metal virus?
I know a little bit of it.
It sounds like the techno-organic virus from Marvel Comics, like the one that Apocalypse used on Cable.
So basically what the hell happened is that Robotnik, yada yada yada, does the thing again. And accidentally sets off a gigantic nanobot infection and virus across the world that evolved to be smarter than his robot, so he can't actually reverse the process. And we get to see a lot of characters essentially die on screen.
That actually sounds genuinely disturbing. So,
oh man, and we get a lot of Metal Sonic development also.
Okay, I have a question. Who wrote these comics? Does this have any involvement from He Who Shall Not Be Named within the Sonic?
Let me see.
Not Tim Byrne. The guy who did the Knuckles stuff?
Yeah, the blend.
Definitely not.
blenders. Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah, based on the art style, definitely not.
That guy just.
Yeah, IDW Sonic issue.
Ah! So probably Ian Flynn. Probably.
Ooh.
Probably.
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, what the fuck? No way! I can't believe this!
I'm actually a little paranoid that I'm missing upgrades now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Written by Ian.
Oh, cool. I assure you, you are not missing upgrades. I'll let you know if you're missing something, but I assure you, you are not missing anything at the moment.
I feel like they're hidden, but I also know that since it's a Sonic game, they're not going to be too hidden. They're going to be forgiving in terms of like obviously a kid's playing this, so they're going to have it be like semi-hidden.
Well, I mean, some upgrades are hidden a little bit, but they're also locked behind having other upgrades. Like for the upgrade to the homing laser, you need the upgrade to the gun power, like that breaks boxes and such. You need to upgrade that to the bazooka, and then go back to like the first level, for instance, to get the upgrade to the homing laser. So there are some hidden power-ups, but it's not like super cryptic. I have to scan every room. You're fine.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. For having some upgrades, you need other upgrades for. Like I think the flame bracelet needs the bounce thing for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget where you get the flame bracelet, at least for Sonic. I think Shadow's flame bracelet is. Hey, you might want to look up after the stream. I mean, no shame in it. Like, just look up a guide for the upgrades and go, oh, so this is here, that's here. Just make sure you don't miss anything.
Oh.
Because I think you actually. Or no, wait. I think.
I missed
Yeah,
something.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, go on. No, go on. What were you gonna say, Melly?
I cannot recommend enough to like read the Metal Virus comics. Like you don't even need like the only real thing you need of context is like who Whisper and Tangle are, since they appear in the story and they play.
I think Whisper
plays
gets
a huge
mentioned
part.
in.
Tangle
Oh wait, no.
plays
Styx gets
Mario.
mentioned in Frontiers.
Yeah. Kev, in VC Mumblings, I put the cover art of the comic, and my God,
I'm streaming on 60 frames.
I have no idea. I'm not looking at your stream.
Same.
That's actually really fucking cool.
Yeah, no, it's really
Oh, yeah, I
worth
have been.
reading through. I read through it, and it was awesome.
I was gonna say, James, I think you actually are missing a power-up, but it's not like... I think Shadow gets the flame bracelet in Radical Highway, but I also think in order to get that, you need the ability to do the light speed dash on rings, which you don't get until the jungle level, so yeah.
Oh, true.
It's kind of funny that I'm just saying this out. Well, I mean, you've already played the game before, so it's not like, oh my god, I'm getting spoiled on this over 20-year-old game.
It's been since like 2006.
Oh my
2008.
God, guys! Did you know that Eggman pisses on the moon?
Now,
That's so crazy, chat! Oh my goodness!
Of what the world's leading
Is that the
scientist,
meme?
Professor Gerald, has created.
I low-key kind of want like a Sniper Wolf expression, just to like have like the glasses and like just the mouth open, like. You know? But I already have two other. I only have two expression slots to fill on my mouse because I use the Razer Naga V2 hyperspeed mouse to like cycle through all my expressions with my thumb.
Just use my numpad.
Did you say Sniper Wolf, like the Metal Gear character? Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah. The one who docks Solid Snake on YouTube. Allegedly.
Oh.
Okay, no, there is no allegedly. It happened. But I do low-key want a Sniper Wolf expression, but at the same time, I only have two expressions to fill up because my 12th expression is my chair for when I leave till I go stand up.
Oh, careful, your mic is getting a little bit warbly.
Yeah, you can.
Exactly.
Oh dear God.
To reactivate the machine, need the 7 chaos
Sorry.
emeralds.
Your mic is just currently
Then you have
exactly
the
to
ultimate power of
reactivate the
destruction
machine.
to use as you please. And
I
then
completely did not understand this cutscene at all because I was talking about my mic. I was talking about my VTuber expressions, but yeah, I only have like 2 expressions left on this mouse that are like not, like 2 buttons left that don't have expressions on them, and I already know what I want those to be, so I kind of have to pass on the Sniper Wolf thing.
It will be that easy.
It's the girl, the one everyone lusts over.
I've got a great
Okay,
idea.
speaking
I
for
mean, to be
myself,
fair,
I
though.
don't.
About making a
Well,
Holy
no,
goddamn,
okay.
those hips though!
deal.
When
I
you
don't lust over.
Holy!
you said something
I don't
about
lust
reaction.
over Rouge, but I do really like her as a character.
Master Emerald.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna just say this. Rouge the Bat to me is kind of like Jessica Rabbit, where like everyone looks at her and goes, "Oh my God, so sexy, so hot," but I just look at her and go, "Oh, she's a really fun, well-written character."
You know that I am a treasure hunter that specializes in all
I did think as a kid that she was hot. I wasn't like sitting at my TV screen just going like, oh yeah, Rouge the Bat. You know, I wasn't doing any of that.
I'm Rouge the Bat, but you can call me Rouge.
I've seen a lot of Twitter artists. I've seen a lot of art drawn of Rouge that looks really good, and it has made me start leaning towards the character. Nothing NSFW. It's all been like just genuinely good artwork.
Oh yeah, I just want to say, I want that blue Chaos Emerald in that cutscene. I wanted to eat that so bad. It looks like a Jolly Rancher or something. Like I don't know. I just want to eat the Chaos
God's
Emeralds.
sakes. You're the 3rd person that I've heard describe the green Chaos Emerald as a Jolly Rancher.
It looks so yummy. I want to eat it. It'll probably kill me.
Eggman just like, no way. Where's the Chaos Emerald?
Wait,
Me with a
Kev,
suspiciously shaped Chaos Emerald lump in my throat. I don't know.
Kev, actually, that reminds me of, you know in Dragon Ball, I think it was GT, where Goku swallows one of the Dragon Balls?
Yeah, I think
did
it was
not
GT,
know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no. Essentially, he's some villain, some Dragon Ball Z villain wants the Dragon Ball.
God, that
Z
wink
to
though,
take over the
anyways.
world and stuff. And to essentially prevent this, Goku's like, well, I can't put it down anywhere because during battle it's gonna get stolen. So I'll put it into one place I trust it the most, my stomach. And he proceeds to eat the Dragon Ball. And midway through him trying to eat it, he even chokes on the thing because, you know, Dragon Balls ain't digestible. And yeah, the villain's just like, well, now I'm just gonna have to rip it out of your stomach after I kill you.
No, I like the idea of Shenron appearing prematurely and going, "What the fuck are you doing? Those aren't for eating, they're for collecting, you dick waffle. Spit it out right now."
Suspiciously ball-shaped lump in my stomach. I don't know where the Dragon Ball is. Oh, you know what? That's probably what happened to Jake Paul and why he's got like a massive Prager belly. He probably swallowed a Dragon Ball.
I don't want to think about that. You showed me that picture the other day, and it disturbed me so bad.
Dude, his belly is big. It is massive, and I don't understand how, unless he's just like chugging beers chugging a 12-pack of beer every single day. That is not natural.
Fetish found here on stream.
Yeah, like I kid you not, every single comment, every single quote we tweet of that video, it is just like, who got him pregnant, or OMG, when's his due date? It was
Hearing unhearable things.
it's just an unnatural form.
The freaking face hugger.
He's
He's gonna
got
have
a
a chest burster in the shape of Jake Paul.
oh, the green. You can't. Oh, you can break the green.
Oh, Melly, I don't know why I thought of this. Did you ever see The Wild Robot?
No, I did not.
That's a movie I want to
recommend
see
it.
sometime.
I know. I've been trying to look at it, but I don't have the time to go to theaters recently.
Okay. I was just wondering if I talked to you specifically about me recommending that movie,
Here's the
but
thing,
yeah.
I recommended it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry if I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No problem.
I do have plans to leave the house.
Gun Gale, the Sword Art Online Gun Gale alternative, aka the only Sword Art Online season that's actually really good. That's season 2.
I do have plans to like leave the house. I know I know crazy Twitch streamer leaving the house. That's insane. But I plan on visiting like a little garden.
Not meant to handle such strain.
I plan on visiting a garden sometime, but I might watch Wild Robot for one of my like weekly outings, or at least like either weekly or bi-weekly outings, because I do have to. I do get a little bit anxious when I'm outside because it's taking me away from like creative projects, and whenever well, no, it's not really gaming. It's more so like working on music or doing some kind of video project. I genuinely just get like, those are balls. Anyway,
Your body
genuinely.
is not meant to handle the outside world.
It can, but my mind doesn't handle it well. I genuinely get like jittery when I'm not doing some kind of like creative expression. Do you think I can make this?
Our capitalist system has warped your mind. It's like, oh, you aren't producing something and adding something to the world? Oh, you're just lazy now.
It's not. Oh. It's not that. It's just me wanting to do creative works.
Oh yeah, I also learned the other day that Johnny Depp appeared in another movie, apparently. And would you like to guess what's the name of said movie?
I'm dying to know. I can't even make a joke. What is it?
Johnny Puff, an animated kids movie where he lives this life of a puffin penguin against a rich narwhal.
I'm imagining this movie is like insanely low budget because nobody else.
Oh yeah, no, it looks insanely low budget.
There's this movie me and Panda saw the trailer for when I was over at her place. It was some movie with Samuel L. Jackson in it. It's like some samurai dog movie. It looks
I know
so
which one you're
ass.
talking about, but I don't remember the name.
I gotta say, in Johnny Depp's case, it is really sad when an actor hits rock bottom and you just see it, and you're like, you think back on the movies they used to be in that you really liked. So, like, for me, it would be Ed Wood. I really like that movie. And then you look at what he's in now, and it's just like, oh, God, you really should have gotten your life together. I know that's easier said than done, obviously, but you really should have gotten your life together, too.
Anymore.
It's fine. This game is kind of wanted. You're just gonna leave the animals?
Yeah, I don't have a choice. I can't pick them up. Well, I mean, I can pick up those ones, but
Well, you don't have to get, you don't have,
oh, I got it.
Yeah, how is the
You're fucking kidding me!
thing? I haven't watched the episode yet, so please keep it spoiler free.
The episode is good. What I tell you about spoilers, motherfucker? It's fine.
You told Trev, you told me the quality.
Speaking of quality, I kind of like this skybox here, where it's like, it looks like hand painted in a way. I know, if this were like if this game came out today, you'd have every single oil rig and aircraft carrier fully modeled for some reason, despite just a JPEG would be fine.
Yeah. I don't understand like haters like that where it's like people are like, you didn't model the eyelashes of this character we never see the face of?
Yeah.
You didn't fully model the teeth?
I feel like the gaming industry has like
That was too
it's
You didn't make
complicated.
the skin of the face, you can see the pores on this first person shooter.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
like, it's complicated because you hear some people say like, you know, like, oh, you know what, games nowadays are like too expensive and they focus too much on the little details that nobody cares about. They should make cheaper games that sacrifice that insane quality and just focus on fun gameplay. But then again, the gaming industry has also created certain type, certain like gamers or like fans who do hyper obsess about those details, and if they see games that aren't like hyper detailed and like focus on that super granular stuff that doesn't matter, they're like, oh wow, this game is cheap. Oh wow, the developers really didn't care about this one. And it's like, on the one hand, yeah, I want to see cheaper, more reasonably produced games that don't focus on the stupid stuff as well, but you're gonna have a lot of audience members complaining that that stuff has been taken out, and it's just like, well, what do you do?
It did blow my mind when I was watching a playthrough of Stellar Blade, which when that game comes to PC, I definitely do want to stream it. Not necessarily because it's like super good. Holy shit, this is the same theme from like Sonic Adventure 1. That's awesome. But anyways, I do want to stream that game because it is like relatively interesting to me. It did blow my mind the fact that I could read the nutritional label on the soda cans.
Oh yeah, I think you told us that. That's fucking great.
But at the same time, I kind of gotta wonder, like that stuff is cool, but when does it go too far? Like Horizon Zero Dawn is getting like a third remaster, literally just to improve the graphics, or like just to showcase PS5 Pro graphics.
Technically second remaster, I think. I mean, like, I think the original game did get a boost when it came to PS5, but it was like a small boost. So, in fairness, this is only the second time it's been remastered. Still dumb and unnecessary, but yeah.
Yeah, which
actually,
I love Tails' voice clips in this boss fight because it really does sound like you're just bullying this 10-year-old. It's like, stop it, Eggman! I'm getting so upset right now. Quit pinching my nose.
Shoot, I was so close. But yeah, also, what happens if I hit the start button? Okay, it doesn't skip the cutscene.
Everyone's favorite treasure hunting level. You ready for a time limit?
Yeah.
Should be plenty. Here I go.
I remember.
But yeah, for like Horizon Zero getting like another, I think it's the third, because I think there was like one mentioned before. I bought the game. I bought the complete edition on PC, and now I feel like the complete edition is legit no longer the complete edition because they just keep remaking it because they want to showcase fancy graphics that like bro. Okay, no one's gonna be checking out the face details mid combat. All right, I'm sorry.
I feel like Horizon is the Avatar of video games, like James Cameron's Avatar, where it's like, it's super expensive, it looks super like pretty and gorgeous, like, hoo-ha, it has big environmentalist themes, and yet, depending on who you talk to, people either do not give a shit about it, or really give a shit about it. It just depends on who you're talking to. Oh yeah, this is kind of tricky.
Oh, they just left it unpacked. It's like, hey boss, where you want me to put this gem of all-powerful creation? Just put it by that box over there.
I forget. No, I don't. Ooh. I think there is a power-up in this level, but it's really unnecessary. It's like the visor that helps you see like hidden collectibles.
Oh, I do want that.
Stuff, like rings. Oh, are you sure?
I do want to get that, yeah.
How about this? Just because this level.
Was it that robot?
Okay, careful. Ring. Don't run face first into the electrocuting robot. But yeah. Oh wait, I don't think you can get the visor until you get the metal breaking boots, I think. So don't worry about the visor for now.
That would make sense, yeah.
Careful.
There's one ring. Haha, one.
Some sick part of me wanted you to like make a hard right and just face plant into the laser without any rings. It's like, oh, a ring laser. Oh, come on!
I saw a shiny light. I just couldn't help myself.
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't know how my brother did it, but he figured out how, on the Dreamcast version of this game, how to do a glitch that freezes the timer so that you have infinite time. The only problem is that all of Eggman's voice lines are synced up to whenever like the timer hits a certain point. So since the level opens with Eggman going, "Quick, Rouge, find the Chaos Emeralds before the military finds you."
Speaking of
finding the Chaos Emeralds before the
military finds me.
Because that happens at the beginning of the level, and the timer is freezed at the beginning of the level, if you do the time freeze glitch, you literally have Eggman saying that voice line over and over and over and over again until you collect all the Chaos Emeralds. It's insane.
And I only have like a minute and 30.
You know what that kind of reminded me of?
Wait,
Doom
huh?
Eternal.
Oh, yeah, you have to go to the top level,
There's
and... No, you have to go to the top level and activate the yellow safes.
okay, I know where it is though.
Yeah.
The infinite time thing kind of reminded me of the glitch that I used in Doom Eternal. You know the heavy machine gun, how it has like a sniper mode?
Wait, how do I activate the yellow safes again?
You have to... Okay, turn around. That part with the lasers on the right, you have to...
Right.
Yeah, you have to climb... Yeah, there was like a pulley. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna make it. You might have to restart the level.
Maybe. 20 seconds.
I thought you were in good... Oh, man.
Yeah, we're cooked.
I thought you were gonna make it, too. That's weird. Yeah, this level is fucking stricter than I thought.
It actually
Everyone hates you, Rouge. Sorry, go on.
It actually reminded me of two things. The first one is the Doom Eternal glitch, where, you know the heavy machine gun, how it has like a sniper switch mode?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Where it does a huge amount of damage, but it uses like a lot of ammo. Well, if you rapidly switch between the sniper mode and the normal mode, sometimes it gets stuck, and what it essentially does is that it turns
Turn back.
It turns every single one of your normal bullets into a sniper bullet, and it
Oh.
only uses one ammo for each.
There's a Chaos Emerald you missed. A blue one. It was in the...
Wait.
It was over the fans in the leftmost part.
Wait, what's it doing over here? Oh, I have
Don't
no...
die. Don't die! Motherfucker! Not your fault. Not your
I think
fault.
they're all in the same spots, which would be a little bit weird.
No, I think they reset on death.
I'm gonna check that spot again.
It's not gonna be there.
Oh, yeah, it's not there.
This game's a little bit of a pistol.
It would be kind of funny if it was... What's this rocket lead to? Nothing there. At least the music's banger. Alright, so it's somewhere... not over here. Oh, I gotta get the Chow box again. Hold on. Eggman, this is essential.
I don't know, bro. I feel like in this level, if you skip the Chow stuff, I don't know if anyone's gonna judge you.
I want to. I want to see my Chow child.
I was going to see my Chow child, but the island blew up and well.
I got shot with a laser.
This level is kind of a real bitch, especially with those lasers.
Somewhere. Alright, it's up here. It'd be funny if it wasn't like a weird...
I'm gonna
I
go
forgot you
watch
have combos.
I'm gonna go watch the Digital Circus episode. Y'all have a nice stream.
Okay.
Have a good night, Melly. Enjoy the show.
I will be further up here? No, it's further down there. Alright, so it gets yellow. He's got it. Why did he just have that?
This reminds me of one of my least favorite tropes in video games is like when you're trying to do an objective and you'll have like an NPC scream at you over like the radio. Why aren't you doing everything perfectly? You suck. No one loves you. It's like what the fuck is this like antagonism? I'm just trying to do what you're telling me to. Quit yelling at me.
In a minute!
You're worse than my parents. Jeez.
Is it in a vault again?
If it makes you feel any better, if it makes you feel any better, I think the blue bolts. Oh no, they're not. You need to activate the blue bolts.
Maybe. Okay, it's on yellow vault.
Yeah, but you still need to activate the yellow vaults.
I don't know how to activate the yellow vaults.
It's on the top floor.
This is like the second time a Chaos Emerald's here. Okay, further. It's inside. It's inside a vault. Oh my god, where is it?
I forgot to mention that you. I love how he doesn't mention that like you have to activate the vaults in order to actually dig into them.
I only have like 6 lives left.
Only 6, he says.
No, the thing is gone. Go back. I gotta find that vault key thing. Okay, so
You have to activate each one for each color. Like yellow's in the center, red's on the left, blue's on the right. So once you see like a locked vault and you know the Chaos Emerald's in there, you have to like book it up to this floor every time.
if I just activate all of them.
I don't think you can. To my knowledge, I don't think you can activate all of them. I think it's only one at a time. I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's only one at a time. You can test it with you can test it if you want.
It's literally
it's only one at a time.
Yeah, you gotta book it. Also, I really miss when textures were like actual. You know what? I miss when textures were actually like flat, but they look 3D because of it's like a photo or just a really well-made image.
Again, I'm just thinking about modern gamers. If they saw that going, it's just a photo. What? They didn't like fucking scour a warehouse and then perfectly render every indentation on the wall and impose it onto the game in 3D. God, these game devs are so lazy. This looks so cheap. It's just like I'm dying inside.
Yeah, for the Portal RTX remakes. What? It's in a box?
Maybe.
Yeah, for the Portal and Half-Life RTX remake that's coming out, they actually do follow that mentality of like perfectly rendering every single texture and just over bloating it to absolute hell.
Come on, dude.
It's in my fucking SIVO!
Alright, this is yellow.
Yellow, so you have to go to the center in the top room.
Probably got so many game overs on this as a kid.
Yeah, I remember I was so intimidated by this level because of the time limit, and I don't know, maybe for the most part when I play this level, I don't really struggle with it that much.
Oh, these are like solid walls. You actually can't like phase through them with the ring invincibility.
No, that's why you gotta be really fucking careful.
Ring. Ring. Ow. Alright, you know what? We know where it's at.
Laser.
Oh, that is not the way down.
I know where I'm going. He didn't actually know, but in fairness, this game kind of does, or this level does kind of prey on. Oh, you know where you're going. No, you don't. Yeah, it was over here.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's weird.
It's...
Only one more left.
Get this fucker. There we go. I'm gonna take his entrails with me. There we go.
If you don't stop electrocuting me, I'm gonna slam my face into it. You can do this. It might actually, the final Chaos Emerald might actually be on the top floor again. Who knows? But
Oh, he had spikes on him. Yeah, I'll check top floor.
yeah.
There was
This-
one,
this
literally just. Oh wow, it is
Yep,
on top
yep.
floor. Is it in the
Do
waste
this,
management?
Come on. Try the right side.
Cool.
The fucking wind. I don't even know where it's coming from. There are no fans here. Careful.
I'm trying my best. Alright, it's inside one of these guys. Oh, it's just...
It's fine.
It's just...
Yes!
That was the weirdest placement I've ever seen for that.
Weird schmear, you got through it. That's all I care about.
Yippee!
Holy fuck,
I got the
you
A
A-ranked
rank!
it?
Like me?
I'm
Is there
literally a god.
Is there S rank in this game?
No, there is not. You don't have to prove anything to anyone.
I mean, A rank is good.
A rank is good, but what would you rather be? A king or a god?
True. I mean, if all I can settle for is kingship, I guess I'll do that.
I forget what. Oh yeah, I was thinking of I think it was Crash Bandicoot 3, where it was like there were time trials, and there's I think there's like there's like the. I'm trying to think of like the rankings in that level where it's like I think there's like a normal relic for just beating the time travel, silver for beating a time, gold for beating a time, and then there's platinum. But in order to get platinum, you have to pull some super insane shit. And I think if I'm remembering right, they went even more insane with the Insane Trilogy remakes. Because on top of the platinum relics, I think they also added the developer like times where it's just literally as fast as fucking possible. You cannot afford any mistakes. It's deranged.
Ooh. Look at my little guy. My little ghost boy.
I was gonna say, do chows have genders, or are they agendered? Or
They might be
monogendered,
agender because
guess.
I don't think it really matters for them. They just kind of reproduce.
Fun fact, I think the Chow gardens in the Sonic games are actually like a holdover from a similar minigame in the Nights into Dreams video game.
Give him a bird. Depends if I give him a bird when he's swimming. No, he won't take a bird. What kind of bird is this?
He's too busy swallowing water into his lungs. Fine.
You're doing great, buddy.
Mother, why have you forsaken me?
Alright, I gotta need to be very careful to not move when I set him down because that activates the throw feature. Bird.
He just adopted.
It subtracts stats?
Oh, I didn't notice if it was subtracting stats. If it does, that is some horse shit.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of another like RPG that like takes away stats if you do something wrong. I want to say, I don't know how Oblivion, like the Elder Scrolls game, I don't know how Oblivion works, but I know that game has kind of like funky leveling system where you have to do certain things right, or else you might be actually ruining your character. I know they simplify things for Skyrim, where it's just like, you can become a god if you want. You don't have to focus on a certain particular build if you don't want to.
Yeah, it took away some of my fly stats, and I think some of the run stats.
I'm not nearly as fly as I thought I was. Damn it.
Also, this Chow is loaded on fly stats. Yeah, I still can't get over the jiggle physics version of this game. This is like, what, 2001?
Yeah.
Sonic Team really said, we need to make those things jiggle.
Oh, okay, this is like an idiotic question, but what's the very first game with like jiggle physics? Like a female character, I gotta know that.
I have no idea, but it would not be surprising if this was on the list.
I mean, considering that the second, well, technically this is the GameCube version, but considering the second Dreamcast was like one of the first consoles with the power to like show that kind of like graphical detail, I wouldn't be surprised if the first jiggle physics were seen on like, well, okay, if the first jiggle physics weren't seen in the arcades with like an arcade fighting game, then it would most definitely have been on the second Dreamcast, because it was like the first home console with these like more sophisticated 3D graphics. Because before the second Dreamcast, it was like the Sega Saturn, the PS1, and the Nintendo 64, which definitely really couldn't do jiggle, at least not to the degree as like the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
Well, I think for like fighting arcade games, they'd be like hand drawn. So wait, would that count, or does it have to be 3D? Or there's like a physics engine inside it?
Yeah, not like an animation. Like it has to be like to the whims of the physics engine. So yeah, it would have to be 3D. 2D sprites don't count. I mean, 2D sprites matter in a certain regard.
I'm totally not checking to see if that works like mid-combat.
Oh,
wait,
you have to climb up on the grating to get enough height.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Convenient that those are there, huh? Oh, if it makes you feel any better,
they kind of work out.
At least if it makes you feel any better, at least this is not on a time limit, so you have all the time in the world. Maybe not all the rings in the world, but all the time in the world.
Welcome to the gooning stream. We're looking at 7 polygon women.
They only have a whole 7 polygons.
Okay, fine. She's like 26. 26 limit.
I like how I think Mario... Okay. Mario Sunshine, at the very least, I know had jiggle physics, specifically for Mario's nose. I'm like dead certain it did.
Oh, it had that for Mario Odyssey too, which was a very... Which, honestly, I can understand Nintendo putting resource time into that, because that was just funny.
I like whenever you roll into a cactus in that game by accident, and then Mario just has needles sticking out of his nose. Like
oh, yeah.
A dog who got too close to a porcupine.
Cartoon-ass dog.
Stupid dog! You made me look bad.
Ooh.
Oh, fun fact. Apparently the dog in Mario Odyssey is literally just a Nintendo dog from like the Nintendo DS game. I think. I could be wrong about that, but yeah.
I don't know
apparently
if it's just, I don't know if it's
on.
Rouge's damage or if it's just the amount of health this boss has, but this is taking a while.
It does. This boss does have more health than any of the other robot enemies. It's not that bad. You just have to be patient and pick your moments right. But it's not that bad of a boss.
Oh, wait. You mentioned there was a power-up. Oh, wait. I don't think we can get the power-up yet.
the visor. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I don't think you could access it anyways. I think you needed the metal breaking boots. Just giving the wolf whistle to the flying dog. In my mind, because the robot boss before this was called the hot shot, and this is called the flying dog. In my mind, this boss is called the hot dog. It even looks like it has ketchup and mustard on it. Look.
Come here, hot dog boy. Come here, hot dog boy. You want to blow another one at me? I guess he's done.
You don't necessarily have to wait until he's done shooting the machine gun in order to attack him. If you want to be fancy, you can just attack him whenever an opening opens up. Not there, but you know, a little confused, but you've got the spirit.
I guess it's when he just like stops moving.
Yeah.
Like maybe no.
You almost had it. Don't forget you can also like dive kick.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to. Yes!
Oh, it does work.
Not bad, huh?
It's impossible. Hot dog can't be destroyed. Hot dog is destroyed.
This is Rouge.
And here's
I've got a small
some of
problem.
Shadow's very first
I
character
can't
development.
believe that I'm trapped inside this locked safe with a Chaos Emerald. I guess I won't be able to call myself a treasure hunter anymore.
Wait a minute.
Oh, she still has the radio voice on in person.
I remember in the Dreamcast version, or in one of the versions of the game, you actually see the Chaos Emeralds lying next to her during the cutscene.
She probably just got them tucked away somewhere. Shadow's like, dang, I have to save a woman.
It's always something with women. That's actually a line from Resident Evil 6.
Oh yeah, from no, I guess it'd be
what his
from
name.
Jake.
Well, yeah, Jake Wesker. Always something with women.
I've been fully knowledgeable of the Resident Evil lore. That Resi 6 was so silly. The stalker enemy in the first section of the game is a literal military tank.
Yeah, I tried playing Resident Evil 6. I got through Leon's campaign, but then I tried playing Chris's campaign. It was so frustrating, I just gave up. I do intend to go back to it, because, like, as a game, Resi 6 can be fun if you get on its wavelength, but it can also be very exhausting and frustrating at times. Part of me just wishes they made another game as polished as RE4, but they wanted to change things up and not always in the best ways.
Yeah, I think that was when they were trying to do, like, I know, like, when they made Resi 5, they were trying to take the Call of Duty route, because that was the hip new game of the...
Yeah,
Oh, hello.
Capcom... Well, you know, it's funny because, Resident Evil 5, at least, sold like hotcakes. It was literally one of Capcom's best-selling games. But, like, Capcom was kind of worried. They were like, we need to skew more towards action, towards, like, military shooters, because that was, yeah, that was what was eating up the market. So, when they were developing Resident Evil 6, they were looking over to Call of Duty going, how can we adopt these gameplay systems into our game? And they literally added, like, a perk system that you can unlock with, like, skill points and, like, give yourself, like, a loadout of various, like, perks. But all of the perks are, like, really minor and, like, don't really mean a whole lot. And you can only have 3 perks at a time. And it kind of makes you wish, well, wait, why can't I just, like, have all the perks at once and just, like, gradually level up my character more and more and more throughout the campaign until they're a total badass by the end of the game, and in New Game Plus? Like, make it like Devil May Cry, where you start off basic, and then by endgame, with all the skill points you've accumulated, you're just like a total badass. But yeah, that's one thing I hate about Resident Evil 6. The perk system in that game was very, very dumb and ill-considered. Although the one thing that was very cool about that game, which makes me want to play it more, is that RE6 leaned a lot more into, oh, you have to break the wooden box on the right.
I want to get this bird. Come back!
I need to jump to my death.
Come back!
But the melee combat
Ooh.
and the like the special like contextual takedown animations of Resident Evil 6 are so much goddamn fun, where you're like throwing enemies to the ground and stomping on their skulls until they explode in a goop. It's like Resident Evil 6, when it was good, it was good.
I think it was forgot which, no, not Mass Effect. I think like Dead Space. Forget which Dead Space game tried to pick the Call of Duty route. I don't know if it was 2 or if it was
2 leaned a little bit more into like action, kind of like, okay, I would say this. Dead Space 2. The Lightspeed Dash in this game, yeah, you can just press the button next to the rings. You don't need to. Yeah.
I just played Sonic Adventure 1 a few days ago to test out the GameCube setup, so I got used to that.
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good. I get that. I was gonna say one pro tip for the Lightspeed Dash is jump a little bit before you do the Lightspeed Dash, because sometimes the collision can be a little bit funky and just have you like run off to your death. In fairness, I forget if that was more Sonic Heroes' problem or Sonic Adventure 2's. I think it was more of a Sonic Heroes problem, but yeah, be careful of the Lightspeed Dash. Sometimes the collision is a little bit funky, but yeah. Going back to Dead Space 2 played a lot more like, kind of played it like an Uncharted game, where the shooter combat was definitely very good, but it also leaned a lot more on set piece moments where it's like, oh my god, this is gonna crush me, or oh my god, I have to go really fast throughout this one section, but it was still pretty respectful to what Dead Space was, and was still a lot of fun. Dead Space 3, especially with its co-op campaign, that leaned, and like customizable weapons and stuff that you had to buy, or that you had to buy through like microtransactions and such. That definitely leaned a lot more into the military shooter angle. So Dead Space 3 is definitely when the series really like jumped the shark and no one could put up with it anymore. But Dead Space 2 is pretty fucking good. I would recommend.
Dead Space 2 is multiplayer too, right?
Not for the campaign, but it does have a multiplayer mode. It actually had a pretty novel one where like one team played as the monsters and another team played as the engineers.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
Cute. Yeah, Dead Space 2 had some cute ideas for its gameplay, but or for its multiplayer, but yeah.
I know when I play that game, I gotta get through the eye section.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. I forget if it was like the game devs said that like when they saw people playing that mode, or how when even they were playing that mode, they like sucked in air through their teeth, or they said we want to make something that when people play it, they suck in air through their teeth because it's like so cringe-inducing.
Yeah.
That blue hedgehog again.
Yeah, I'm lucky that when I played that section on my first playthrough, I got through it without failing, but. Yeah, I feel bad for people play Dead Space 2 with a very specific kind of phobia, let's say. Oh, this fight's kind of... Good luck. I'm not gonna backseat you, but if you want help, let me know.
I think there was a moment where he actually just hurts himself.
It sounds like he hurts himself. He just kind of like stands still, and that's why you have to like attack him from behind. Bring it on! Jerk ass! I don't know. I was gonna say something a lot more foul, but he decided to kind of... Oh, this fight actually isn't that bad! It's the second Sonic boss fight that's like... pretty...
I guess they had to keep it kind of short here.
Yeah. They don't want to overwhelm you. Not to mention, like, the way that the boss fight functions. If it dragged on for too long, it'd be grating.
What are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it.
Blows up!
I'm not gonna make that joke.
God, I love how it just says Eggman Bomb on it. You have to know Eggman made it. There is no debate. Product placement. Like you have to know this phone is an iPhone, or you have to know that like this shirt is like a Supreme shirt.
Yeah, I do like how one thing I do love about Eggman is that he's a lot like Bowser, and that he really leans into the branding for all of his like villainous shit. Like his face is literally plastered over everything.
Shadow,
Yeah.
what do you think it's like on Earth?
The professor
Also,
said
dang,
his
Maria's
life's work
model
was
update
dedicated
for
to
Sonic
all
X
of
Shadow
those who lived
Generations.
down
Girl
there.
Glue
He once told that the reason for his
like
existence was
improved
making
a
people happy through
lot.
the power of science.
Shadow.
Maria.
I haven't seen her new
I was trying to say
model.
glow up. Oh, it looks amazing.
She got so much glue on her. She's gonna stick to shit. It's like gonna be. I feel bad for Maria. Jesus Christ, girl.
Zero gravity's not a problem here. She can stick to the walls.
Get some solvent.
Maria.
I do like these cutscenes
Why
where they
so
try to show
melancholy?
Shadow's softer side. That he actually did. He was a lot more easygoing
That was
before
so unexpected.
going
Oh, it's a
away.
curvier woman.
Shadow, to come and rescue me.
Well,
But
that
your ability to use the chaos
curvier
control
woman.
certainly
Well,
comes in
I mean,
handy.
Maria was a
No,
child,
I
so
didn't
she
come
wasn't
to
really a
save
woman
you.
to begin with.
I
So
came back for the
Rouge is like
Chaos
what, in her
Emeralds.
20s or something?
Yeah, but then again, Matt's not
Rouge,
always
yeah.
Everything is ready to
I
go.
just took a massive shit. I feel great.
only have 6 of the 7
I'm probably
Eggman,
one of
we
like
don't-
know?
I'm probably one of the few people who actually haven't seen the real-time dub.
Oh, I wasn't even quoting the real-time dub. I was just making up my own.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now,
It'd be funny if this was like
the greatest empire of all time.
dang, seeing this, like seeing how the GameCube graphics versus the new animations we got for Dark Beginnings. Insane. Then again, I am also kind of blowing up this I am also blowing up GameCube graphics to a 32-inch screen, so if it looks a little bit smudgy, it's actually not the stream. This is just how it looks.
Well, okay, Dark Beginnings, that's just like a promotional animation for Sonic X Shadow. It's not actually like from the game, is it?
No, it's
Okay.
promotional animations. Yeah, it's supposed to give Shadow his own little story, which I'm pretty sure it's all 3D animated because everything.
Why are you so upset?
I do want to.
It doesn't look 2D because there are some moments where I feel like it's just a really good 3D model.
I do really want to see that animation. I think it's interesting how I forget when it started. I want to say it started with Sonic Mania, where Sega really leaned into the whole, oh, we'll have little cartoons to help promote each game. Oh, that'll really sell. And I mean, it did, but it's just.
Oh, they're so fun to look at.
Like a little kid. How totally embarrassing.
Don't forget your end of the bargain.
Although sometimes, for certain games, it's a little bit irritating when it's like, oh, these little cartoons have some pretty important world-building details that you probably should have included in the main game. Kind of know why you didn't, but oh well. I think
has awarded its famed prize to the boy who saved Station Square.
I love his like fucking posing while he's reading the newspaper. It's like, dude, you alright?
I kind of wish I had like a little VR chat model I could use for this, where I can like recreate those same movements. Also, didn't Eggman launch the missile attack?
Oh yeah, he did launch. Yeah, he literally launched a missile at Station Square. I think it was like in retaliation because he realized he couldn't get Chaos the way he wanted him to be in Sonic Adventure 1. And when Tails started fighting against Eggman, he's like, alright, you little shit, I'm just gonna nuke Station Square. Thankfully, Tails managed to stop him.
Just a reminder, don't forget about my jewel.
Damn,
I'm
Rouge
just
is kind of hot in
imagining,
this game, honestly. Anyways.
I just imagine like the government like just buying like a bag of like fake plastic jewels, and Rouge just like, ah, yes,
Aw,
like,
don't
she doesn't
do
even
that
fucking
to
know.
her.
That boy, wait for me!
I don't remember
That's
the
a-
driving controls. Okay, that's the brake button.
Well, I guess maybe it's just my filthy mind, but like Rouge's car, at least the white part, kind of looks like a dick and balls.
I always thought it looked like Goofy's head, like from Mickey Mouse.
Gorge.
Okay, so it's A to move.
Yeah, the controls aren't that complicated. Hopefully you should be fine. But yeah. Okay, can you imagine driving around in a car shaped like your own head?
Actually, I kind of want to do a spin out just to see, like... It's hard to see.
I kind of want to crash my own car, so...
Oh, that was a dangerous boost.
Oh, are you gonna run out of time?
Yep.
What a time to run out of gas.
Wait, it runs on gas?
Well, this is what you get for fucking around. You find out.
Dang, I want to read. I actually want to read the. I actually want to read the ads on here, but I can't.
You parked the car. Oh wow, look at that. Chow
in Space 2.
Chow in Space 2, the musical's coming to the theater near us. Well, I mean, we gotta hop on that. I mean, I know the tickets are expensive, but you know what? You sometimes gotta treat yourself. Gotta absorb some culture. It's good for you. I don't know
Actually,
what
do plan on doing that next week.
Going to like a musical?
Well, more so. Oh, okay. More so just like going out and experiencing culture. Who is that? Who's driving up there?
We must be getting closer.
No. I don't know, but for some reason I'm reminded of the taxi driving minigame in, or the taxi racing minigame in Yakuza 5. How I don't play
Whoa,
Yakuza
okay.
again. Melly's been making me hungry to want to replay those games. It is kind of funny though that once I fell off the Yakuza, like, wagon, like in terms of like keeping up with releases, like the last Yakuza game I played, at least all the way through, was spin-off Lost Judgment. But yeah, it was like Yakuza 0, 1, 2, well, 0 through 6, the 2 Lost Judgment games, Yakuza Like a Dragon, and I bought Ishii, like the samurai game, but I just got so exhausted. And then since then, 2 games have come out with Gaiden and Infinite
highway
Wealth.
is this?
Basically, it's hard to get back into Yakuza. Like, it just keeps on going on and with more and more releases, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can keep up with this franchise anymore, bro. I'm kind of exhausted. I'm sure the games are fun, but damn.
Okay, this is the wildest highway I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, I can't imagine commuting on this thing. That'd be a nightmare from hell. Also,
Dude, I just saw a taxi fly into the air from going off a ramp. Also, this little section where you go from like 3 lanes down to 1. I'm sorry, but what in the Elon Musk road building is this?
you know, I just imagine Elon Musk playing this game going, oh my god, this is brilliant. I can do something like this. Only I can do something this idiotic.
This is what my Los Angeles Tesla tunnel needs to look like.
Dumbass.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend $60 to rent a Tesla car to go underground for one ride to just to avoid traffic.
I'm gonna drink Chaos Soda from the
I wonder
advert.
I wonder what city this is.
But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like modeled off like San Francisco. That's why it kind of feels like the Full House theme song.
Oh, let's see. There's
playing over
there's no Twin Towers, so it's not New York, unless those are the towers right there by the Lapworks.
this. I'm not. I believe it is San Francisco, but I could be wrong. Also, I need to get water. I'll be right back.
I got a C rank. I think, I always thought it was California, but it might actually be San Francisco. Wait, is San Francisco in California? Hold on, I need a mini cart game now available. Hold on. This isn't showing on my browser, is it? Alright. Go. California.
Shadow, they're in that blue plane. Spotted at 11
I totally
o'clock.
did not put that.
Copy that. I'm in pursuit.
You know what? It might be. Alright, I looked it up. It might actually be that case. Oh, wait. I saw something down here. Oh. Am I not supposed to go down here? So funny if I got that life and then immediately lost it.
Let me do that right now. Oh yeah, these you have to like, yeah. You got the idea.
I played this level in Sonic Frontiers. I know what's up.
I know this level in Sonic Frontiers.
Yeah, I think it was like 3 dash. Oh, I just skipped that thing. I think it was in 3-4.
I can't associate with just the number alone, so I'll just say that you're right.
This is honestly so much better than how it controlled in Frontiers because Frontiers had this really annoying thing with the homing attack where it pauses and then and then goes through with the animation.
Yeah. Well, also I feel like Sonic Frontiers really suffered from the whole, at least for the
Oh, well, that guy's gone.
Oh, yeah, all right then. For the simulation levels, I don't know what you call them.
Cyberspace.
Cyberspace, that's it, thank you. For the cyberspace levels, they kind of had a one-size-fits-all physics engine kind of thingy. And I understand why, because to like, you know, design new physics for every single level would be insane and, like, impractical, but also it made it so that level design for certain levels just, like, doesn't really cooperate that well with the physics for the game that you already have, so it's just like, ooh, this is a little funky, and not in a good way.
Yeah, because they had the overworld physics and then they had the cyberspace physics.
Yeah, I think the overworld physics were a lot more customizable. You actually had like toggles for everything, which is nice. Although, funnily enough, I never really messed with it because I'm just like, it's fine enough as is. I don't know. I feel like, why are you asking me to design the game for you? I mean, on the one hand,
I personally love turning jump to cell off, just because it was so fun to just hit the boost, do a single. That wasn't the jump I wanted to do, but like just do a single jump and then you basically fly across the entire map. All right, I'm just gonna not do anything fancy here.
You know what? Next time I play Sonic Frontiers, I'm gonna play a lot more with the customizable physics. Cause, like, again, I do think it's cool that they do offer players the option to like design to tune the physics to how, or at least in the overworld, how they want them to be, what suits their play style. And it's like, that's nice. That's good. Better that it's there than that it's not.
My brother yelled at me for picking action style and having my boost speed be like literally just like 2 miles above, like 2 miles faster, or 2 miles per hour faster than walking speed.
2 miles per iOS. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I feel like, I mean, you did die, but
I
still
did die a lot. Yeah. I'll go when I'll do more playthroughs of this and get higher ranks.
You know,
stay tuned for that one.
You know that vocal stem that was doing a lot from that Luigi takes Mario to the gun range animation? Remember?
Oh, what was that one?
It was one where it was like, Mario, I'm gonna show you how to use a gun. Guns are cool. Wow. It's a funny animation, but I don't know if I can watch that guy's animations anymore because I've been noticing a trend with his recent animations. He's been using AI art a lot. On the one hand,
Doctor,
he is
heading
using it
directly
for the
toward us.
purpose of
What
making
should we
something goofy and shitty looking. Like, obviously, like, the shitty awfulness of the AI art is meant to elicit, like, uncanny feelings and make you laugh at it. So, like, I get what he's going for, but on the other hand, bro, you could have just drawn something that looked weird. You are an animator. It's kind
was
of your
pretty rough.
job.
We did it! Let's
Yeah,
So,
there was a project I had in mind where I was actually thinking about using AI art to make something super glitchy, but then it occurred to me, wait a second. With what I want, I've literally seen humans make that exact same style. Just find a human artist to do that instead.
Yeah, it's like, even if you're not using AI art to make something, oh wow, look at how cool this is, like you're purposefully leaning into the weaknesses of AI art to make something purposefully shitty looking, even then, it's like, just make it yourself or find someone else who can make it themselves without relying on a fucking algorithm.
There is also like building the algorithm model yourself, which you are just essentially just taking images from the internet to make whatever you're doing. And yeah, at that point, just hire a human artist because if you're gonna use human work, just have it be just have it be for the actual product itself. Like, don't use human art to train an AI. Just get a human to do it.
Yeah.
Which sadly, the Analog Horror Series Greylock does use AI art for a lot of their assets, which Greylock is a mixed bag. There are some tapes that are really good, but then there are some tapes that just drag out so long. Like we did not need a 10-minute therapy session with this child about, I guess, seeing a dark. Wait, do we fight? Oh, we fight as Eggman. Interesting.
What's Greylock?
It's a analog horror series that features a mountain that contains a spooky entity in it, and that entity is now out in the wild. However, it has a lot of hello. It has a lot of hit of misses. Like, it's not the best out there. At one point, it just straight up tries to copy Mandela. Like, in the early season, or in the first tape, it straight up tries to copy Mandela Catalog, and then it just drops that concept. It does this thing where it brings up something and then doesn't talk about it ever again. I mean, we kind of have it mentioned, but it's not. But it's kind of like, I brought it up, and I hope you remember it because it's gonna be here later, and I'm not gonna tell you when it shows up. You know, it's kind of like you have to remember it in order to recognize it.
You get jump scared by plot points instead of monsters.
There is a fleshy creature jump scare that is kind of mid. Like, sadly, it does have the YouTube like most rewatch thing enabled, so when I just accidentally moved my mouse, I saw that. It's like, oh yeah, there's a jump scare coming up at this part. Well, I'm out of it. Well, okay, I can't really say that because it did actually get me, despite knowing it was gonna happen. But it's Greylock's just bouncing around with multiple topics and plot ideas, and then it's just not bringing them up ever again.
What do you mean they escaped? That's okay.
And also uses AI art and a lot of exposition dumping with character dialogue.
That doesn't sound fun.
It's interesting. Tape 12, which I think is the most recent tape, is, in my opinion, the best one because that's where stuff is actually happening, but you really have to slog through 1 through 11 just to get there. And even with tapes 1 through 11, some of them are good, some of them are bad, and it's just like I can't really recommend the whole thing. Like I could totally recommend Mandela Catalog or Backrooms to anyone, but when it comes to Greylock, I just
What in the world is this?
Fiznom had a good explanation for what's going on. It's essentially like I think what was going on in Silent Hill, where it wasn't necessarily
I guess I'll just have to take the
like an actual entity. It was more so the belief of an entity that kind of created an entity.
And titties. Sorry, I was listening to you. I was listening to you, but my brain went to the easiest joke I could make.
Rouge is Rouge, despite, you know, being not like the highest quality model. It does still like I'm just gonna
Speaking of
say
high quality,
I did find her attractive when I was a kid, and I still do now. Like this particular model, I do kind of prefer over other ones. I don't know
it's
why.
nice and it's you know what I like about this model? It's nice and squat. It's not like this model isn't really trying to be like sexy. It's being I don't know. I like when Rouge is kind of like squatter and more like not like hyper thin and sexualized. It's just like, she's just a squat, silly little character.
Oh, I was not fine.
Jesus Lord! I thought you would fly up.
I thought I would too, but apparently I did not.
This level is a goddamn bitch.
This is where I get the stabby boots.
Yeah, you get the metal boots here, but yeah, this is a very tricky level. There's if you probably won't use them, but if you decide to use the hint computers, yeah.
Trade off. I still win though.
Yeah, there's
Now,
a
where do I go from?
yeah, hopefully there should be a rocket that should take you to another planet, and we're back to where now you should be able to get up there and yeah, use the rocket to like fly up to another planet. I think the metal boots are on this planet actually.
On my bird. On my bird for my child.
Go up to the capsule at the top of the moon.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's inside the capsule, like.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be underneath it.
Well, no, not underneath it, like inside of it.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
Stilettos or iron heels.
Fucking clown ass shoes. Sorry. We love you, Rouge, but you look like a clown? I don't know how to say it nicely.
I like clowns. I like me that clown pussy.
Are you borrowing? Are you quoting something?
Nope.
It should be in something. How a clown pussy? You hear the honking nose.
It is now.
Yeah.
It's in this stream.
Did you ever play Super Mario
I can't
Sunshine?
switch my emotions. I did not.
Okay. Oh, there.
Oh, the gravity is so weird.
Yeah, this game likes to mess around with artificial gravity, and it's really, really shit. There's
Time limit here, thank God.
In Super Mario Sunshine, that game's really mean. Whenever you die, it like makes like a bunch of like clown noises and honking noises at you. And when you die and get a game over, it's like honk honk honk. Like it's like you already feel bad enough for getting a game over in probably a very hard and difficult level, and the game's just adding on to it by honking its clown nose at you and making you feel like an asshole. And it's just like, damn, guys, you want me to keep playing the game or not?
Dude, I felt horrible when I would get low ranks or game overs in Sonic Unleashed, because when that choir, when that choir goes sad, it just actually made me feel like sad and depressing and like more so annoyed, because I felt the game was like kind of saying like I sucked at it.
I think the spring on the blue platform can launch you up to the next planet. I'm surprised that the radar isn't going off. You must have to go like really high up. This level is pretty vertical.
Yeah, this is all massive one.
This is the holy planet.
It was made by God to smite the sinners. Wait, what?
That planet does not have gravity on it. This is the bean. The string bean.
The goober, if you will.
Oh, I think there is actually some stuff here.
It would be fun. It would be funny if you like dig in a random spot, you find one Master Emerald piece like out of sequence.
I love doing that, but sadly I have not been able to do that at all this stream.
Yeah, I think you did it. I think you did it once, or at least you were about to before you died.
Yeah, it was the Chaos Emeralds at Iron Gate.
Whatever you do, just don't hit the laser.
Hits the laser immediately.
Yeah, if you can, yeah, take that rocket up to like the highest part of the station, and hopefully the radar will start going off.
What does that do?
Okay, this level's just getting fucking mean now. I'm getting pissed.
I don't know what these are. I don't know if I gotta bring something or if they're just diggy spots.
They're just diggy spots where you can like.
Oh wait, that's a bomb.
If you find like a hint capsule that says like, oh, it's not in an area with a star in front of it, then you dig in front of the star with it, because the whole thing with this level is that all the hints lie to you. So you have to go to the opposite of what the hint capsule suggests.
I just never use the hint. Oh, that's a lot of balls. I don't want to be here. Wait.
I haven't used the hint capsules in a while, but it is nice that they're there. Considering how big these levels are, it's kind of nice that they give you a little bit of a
bad idea.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I have no idea anymore.
There!
Oh, there we go. Oh, there it is. How did Chaos Emerald show? Chaos Emerald shards get in space.
Yeah, I don't know how the Master Emerald shards got enough motherfucking outer space, but well, there actually is an explanation. In Sonic's playthrough, when Sonic and the company are riding on the space shuttle to the Ark, an asteroid hits the space shuttle, and the Master Emerald shards spill out of it. So that could explain how these shards got here.
Oh, true. They're all just bombs.
The bomb. Monkey.
There we go.
Yeah, hopefully there's a Master Emerald piece down south on one of the planetoids now.
I'm surprised gun robots are out this far.
Plausible.
One way to find out is just fly through them.
Thankfully, I think there are parts on the planetoids where like the gravity will shut off, so you don't have to like hunt down a rocket in order to find where they are. You're making me want to play this game again. I need to fire up my GameCube emulator.
You mean the real GameCube that?
Yeah, I mean my real GameCube
that you 100% own.
Yeah, that I bought for my cousin Vim. Yeah.
Apparently Nintendo is actually like, they are cracking down for real on emulators now. So I actually don't even know. I legit don't even know if I can mention those anymore. Well, I mean, I can and I will, but it's just crazy that they're actually taking down emulators for real this time.
Yeah, Vim's Lair. Well, Vim's Lair has ROMs, not emulators, but Vim's Lair got sacked hard.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's sad. That was a great place to get ROMs if you needed them.
Allegedly.
But, allegedly, I don't know nothing. You know, my sketchy cousin told me about this shit. I called him a liar and a rotten stinker. I don't emulate games. I only buy them, and especially when they cost hundreds of dollars for a case, for a disc.
Exactly. We just have to spend $160 on Thomas the Tank Engine for the Game Boy Advance.
I need to spend $350 on a copy of Burnout Revenge for the PS2. No, Burnout Revenge is probably not that expensive.
I think I had a friend buy me a copy of Xenosaga for the PS2. We found that game, thankfully, for $5 on eBay. So when he hit me up, was like, hey, what do you want for your birthday? I said, oh, hey, I had this game on my mind. And it was like, I tried to find the cheapest copy available. It's just he didn't shell out like $60. And we thankfully ended up finding a $5 version. But, oh, dude, I've been at this for like almost 10 minutes. I wonder if there is a time limit.
There's not a time limit, but your rating's going to suffer. Maybe go down to... Just head to the moon where you got the metal boots. To the right of the green pill.
The bean.
Oh, look who's right. Fuck yeah.
I can't go down that way.
Yes, you're almost there.
All right, it's probably going to be in the middle now.
you hit the 15-minute mark and Rouge is like, I did a bad job. She pulls out a gun and just cuts to black. You hear a gunshot. It's like, Jesus Christ! What the hell?
No, don't die, you sexy, lol. Fun fact, the guy who actually sent that meme to a girl actually did save her life. She was on the verge of like game ending, but he sent that meme and now they're a happy couple together.
Gee, I didn't know. Well, good for them.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know about that, but apparently that's the lore behind that image of like, no, don't die, you sexy, and then that actually saved her life, because she was like, wait, I am.
If it saves a person's life.
I need to go back up. I thought I was gonna make it to the Holy Moon, but I guess not. Wait, where do I?
I thought I was gonna make it to the Holy Cross, but I'm wrong, and then get dragged into hell. Yeah, maybe the Holy Planet has it. Okay, I'm thinking either the Holy Planet has it, or the station where you originally started has it. I think there's the spring with the blue lights around it. Remember, that can launch you to the. Oh.
I'll just go back here and then find it again.
Gary, get a rock. Yeah, get a rocket.
I kind of want to add this music onto my little kind of chill Lydia playlist, but it's just gonna take me back to the time I spent like 12 minutes on this.
There it is, the blue light platform.
Oh, there it is. This is the Holy Planet of Jerusalem, or New Jerusalem. Oh, it doesn't have it.
New Jerusalem.
I was watching some videos on Dustborn. Apparently, they have New Jerusalem in their in the divided states of America.
I don't even know what I don't even know what that is. What game is this, or what thing is this?
This was Dustborn. It was I played the demo a little bit ago on stream, which is sadly still available on my channel.
Yeah, I remember.
the
I
quote
remember you talking
wokest
about this.
video game of all time as you play as a radical leftist taking out the fascist America by canceling them, playing hoaxes on them, mind controlling innocent people, you know, just like all the typical hero character stuff that a hero character would totally do.
Maybe try going to the station where you started off at. Right at the bottom.
I'd have to find the station. Wait, wasn't there like another power up here, like the little like light?
No, there's only one power up per level. The mystical light is in the very first Rouge level.
That's where the bombs are. That's the bean. Where? Oh, blue platform. Oh, this is where nothing is. Aside from. Oh wait, those are now open. Or did I just enter those? I missed it.
Well, the radar isn't going off, so you're not missing anything valuable. Yeah, there's the station. Maybe it's down there.
I don't want to be here.
Damn it.
Wait, what do I do with this?
I don't think you do anything with it. I think it's just something they put in there for fun.
Oh, I feel like I gotta bring that somewhere. It's a blue, No.
I'm like pretty damn sure you do not have to do anything with that.
Raccoon. Does Rouge also have her Japanese voice acting for, this game?
Maybe for... I mean, she has Japanese voice actors in some version of the game, but I don't know if it appears in the English dub like Eggman's voice Japanese voice actor does. Maybe it's in those platforms surrounding the lower ring.
Oh, it's gone. Platform. Oh, those.
Yeah, those. Be careful, but it's probably on one of those. Yeah, and you can always like rocket up to here to get a safe vantage to then glide to some of the other ones, but it's probably around here. Careful, because
sense.
It was back there.
It's in the thing.
If you would have glitched and fell to your death, I would have cried.
16 minutes. I gotta do better next time.
I mean, if it makes you feel any better, that is literally one of the hardest treasure hunting stages, or at least for Rouge. I mean, it is her last stage, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, do better next time.
Ciao World. It is. There are no lights in this room. I gotta go turn a light on.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
I keep forgetting, like around like 6:30, it gets like super dark here. Yo, did the music get updated? There's my little boy. There's my little creature. Yay! Hold on, let me my questions here. Yay! Like I always gotta think about it. Yay! Happy. I wonder, can I take him into mini games? I can. I need to level him up first. I remember the lore for the cow drives. Give him a bird.
I don't know if there's any greater lore. It's just like, I don't know. There's like, oh, the robot parts, energy that the Chow can use.
I feel like they were created, like, the government tried to create, like, fake emerald pieces.
Oh, that's interesting. I mean, like, the government did try to create artificial chaos, like, literally. That's what we see on the Space Colony arc, is artificial chaos, like, creations that you fight.
Yeah, I think this goes into the, like, Shadow the Hedgehog mural theory, where Robotnik went to ancient ruins, all the way dating back to, like, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as well as the ruins found in Sonic Adventure 1, and then that's where he got the idea for the Bio Lizard, as well as a winged hedgehog, which now goes to Shadow having wings in Sonic X Shadow Generations. And I think part of the mural theory involves creating, like, artificial Chaos Emeralds to kind of give to Gerald's robot designs to power them pretty much forever.
That is genuinely crazy. I am curious if Sonic X Shadow is gonna, like, introduce, like, some really interesting lore to Sonic to kind of, like, feed off of what we learned in Sonic Frontiers and such, because that would be cool.
Oh, true. Yeah, that would be great to have, like, a continuation of Frontiers lore in Sonic X Shadow, which he does visit actual Frontiers structures in his little journey, so.
Hand over those Master Emeralds. Give them to me.
Wow, okay, Knuckles.
I thought I could do it.
Well, that was a thing.
What?
Hand over those Master Emeralds. Give them.
Man, he wasn't fucking around. Get a ring, get a ring.
Use your rings wisely. Pick up one ring at a time, or else.
Or else you'll die like a wuss. Like you did right now. This part's a little bit funky.
Where he at? Where he at?
The key
Where's the
is
big boy? Oh, there he is.
glitching out in the corner.
Damn it, I wanted to do that trick on him. Alright, I got 1, 3, 4.
I think one of the big tricks of this fight is, like, at least for the first couple of attacks, you can get them. You can attack them normally, but after that, you need to, like, wait until they do a special attack, and then after you dodge that, that leaves them open to a counter.
Now witness my power. Take this.
Oh, he does have special.
Witness my power.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, sweet. What is this man doing?
Why are you doing
Pretty sure
you silly little... Why are you doing you silly little sausage? She, like, rockets down,
Take this.
punches your skull apart.
You're no ordinary thief.
You're no lady. Wait,
You're
what?
no ordinary thief. Fuck, he keeps getting me when I'm trying to do it. I'm not dead. I'm not. Okay, but I really should be grabbing some rings. I need, like, 1. Ah, 1!
If it, I mean, in fairness to you, this camera is not doing you any goddamn favors, so...
Witness my power. Take this.
If I can get him. Fuck!
Now witness my power.
Oh, no.
Take this.
I thought I could do it.
Yeah, this boss fight's
Hand over those
a
Master
pain.
Emeralds. Give them to me.
It's like the fucking wind from, like, the lava pit.
When he stops, that's the time to attack.
Oh, that's an attack I didn't know I could do.
What, like a dash attack?
It's like a little kick up. I punched him like a ball, but I don't think I actually did any damage to him.
No. I do like kind of like conceptually like this fight where they like literally like clash and like bounce all around and shit. Very like.
I have no choice but to fight now.
Yeah, you can like repel his attacks, at least the ones from like head on.
Can the floor close?
It does close occasionally, but
Dang, I got caught in that. Oh, I only have 1 life left.
Hand over those master emeralds.
I don't know what happens if you get a game over, so be careful.
No, I wanted to go through this section. I wanted to complete a story mode without going into. Oh, there's no way.
Choice but to fight now.
Don't try spamming. Just
No, it's working.
Ordinary thief.
I just need 1 more hit on him.
play careful.
Where is he? Yeah, never mind. Oh, hey, I won.
Well, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. We take that. We'll take that.
The 1 life warrior.
Whoa! It's a one-hit wonder.
Yippee! Oddly romantic music.
And the
Oddly
breathing isn't
intensive
helping
panting.
either.
Stop fooling around and give me back my emeralds.
What are you babbling about? Call yourself a hunter attacking a lady? Shame on you.
What kind of lady goes around stealing gems anyway?
God, Rouge is nice.
Those belong to me.
Oh, no!
Arr! I do like how Bay has like awakened everyone to the inherent silliness of the Australian accent, especially when in distress, where she goes, "Ah!"
How you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Saving my life. Don't think I owe you one. You just wanted to hold my hand, didn't you? That's why you saved me. You're such a creep.
This isn't a joke, you know. You think what you want, Batgirl. I was saving the Master Emerald.
He's so bad, though!
What you say, it sounds crazy.
Looking at it, I do really like this model. I like how wide she
Then
is.
just take
Just,
them.
just silly looking, but in a good way.
I don't know why, but just the Sonic Adventure 2 model is just really nice compared to even like modern Rouge designs.
I think it's because, at least, let me check to see like if her newer model is like more skinny.
They kind of play around with her design in terms of like how much they want to do in terms of her features.
Yeah.
But holy shit, the Sonic Rider Zero Gravity model, like not even for like the body, but like that outfit is just awesome.
What's Rouge up to anyway? This is strange. It's showing energy readings from 2 separate Chaos Emeralds.
Did they really think they could trick me with that fake emerald?
The model is cute. It's not like, it is a little bit toned down. Like
Not you.
her
Now is the time to end this long drawn out.
her boob size is definitely like really covered up. Like you notice like the heart. Okay, yeah, like her boobs are like basically non-existent now. It's like completely covered up by the heart, which, you know, I understand. You want to tone that down. It's a kid's game. I understand.
Yeah, anytime
But-
I say like, oh, we maybe we don't have to tone down female character designs that much, and then I just remember like, I'm not. Like, I don't mean to sound like I don't mean to sound like a complete goon or anything, but I did like Rouge a lot in this game.
As far as like the topic of like toning down certain sexual aspects of like female character designs. I understand it's a very complicated issue because on the one hand, yeah, you want to make sure that, like, you know, female characters aren't reduced to
like sex objects.
Yeah, sex objects, or, you know, just made, you know, the object of the male gaze. Like, you know, you want to make sure that they're not like these immature, juvenile, just like things made for teenage boys to get all excited about. But on the other hand, you want to make sure you don't want to be careful to not go so far in the other direction that any kind of sexual traits are like completely erased and sanded down because, oh, well, we don't want to seem like sexist, like we're reducing the character to like a sex object. And it's like, I understand that instinct, but I mean, it's okay to have a character have boobs or, like, you know, any kind of sexually attractive feature. It's just you have to make sure that that is not all that a character is, or that all that a character design is. It's a complicated issue. I respect not wanting to make female characters into inappropriate, shallow sex objects, but also don't be too prudish that you completely eliminate sex in any capacity from all media either, you know?
I think at this point there kind of is no in-between anymore, because no matter what you do, you're just going to be seen as either like you're just making like you're overly sexualizing female characters for the sake of the male gaze, or oh, like the game is now woke because it's trying to cover up females. Like I know for when Stellar Blade first launched, they actually had they made very little change to Eve's outfits. And they did, like, end up censoring it a little bit, but honestly, even just looking at the before and after, it wasn't even that bad. It was like adding maybe a few millimeters of clothing, just you could see, like, 2 less centimeters of chest or something. But apparently everyone was acting like they're, like, hijabifying her. Shit, how do I... There we go. Alright, there we go. But yeah, like you're running into the problem where where people will just everything is at extreme now. Sadly there is no middle ground on this kind of on how to go about it now.
Yeah, I think, like, to a degree, obviously it's a complicated issue where all of this aggression is coming from, but I do feel like the modern social media climate has just gotten people so easily agitated and enraged that there's no room for nuanced discussion. It's either one or the other, and no one's willing to, like, calm down and consider nuances.
Yeah, like for me, I don't think Eve being sexy matters, because I'm more interested in the game's combat and story, but
I'm more interested
of course
in
there are a lot of people who just want to activate, like, the I think it's called, like, the zero biosuit or something like that, and then just hang out on a staircase and get, like, that really close-up camera shot.
They're gonna say, I'm not really too interested in Eve's design. I'm more interested in Rouge anyways. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean based, but
Eve has too many polygons. I like my women looking like octagons.
Play Illbleed. I don't know. The character models in Illbleed look nice, but I mean they were from the second Dreamcast. So if you want more of Rouge's VA playing attractive female characters in second Dreamcast games, play Illbleed, I guess.
That's also another thing too. For apparently in Resident Evil 4 Remake, they removed Ashley's skirt, which makes complete
Oh,
sense
no,
for the Ashley section of that game when the camera's like kind of like right up close on her back. I mean, like given the camera placement, I don't think it would matter that much, but I do get it.
You're playing that section and she's wearing the skirt. You like put your hand up to the screen. You're like, oh, Jesus, sorry, Ashley. Just fucking hell, I can see everything. Jesus.
Funny thing is, given the camera placement, it doesn't even show her butt at all, even with her like quote censored design. It's just it's like right behind her head.
Oh, yeah, I actually really like Ashley's new design in the remake. I like the new take on it. I like that it is a bit more conservative. Honestly, I think it's more appropriate considering that she was like in the Spanish countryside in like the autumn and was probably really goddamn cold. So her wearing a coat, you know, checks out. Rather than like a short sleeve, rather than a sweater with no sleeves. What the hell?
She got kidnapped, but they made sure she wasn't cold.
Do you know about Resident Evil 4, like the original? Like if you climb down a ladder and leave Ashley on the higher vantage point and like look up her skirt with like a sniper rifle, she'll actually pull down her skirt and yell, "Oh, you pervert!" And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh my fucking god, why'd they put that in the game?
That is so funny, given how at the end of the game she basically wants to sleep with Leon.
Yeah, and Leon's like,
no, I'm good. It's like, I'm good, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Ma'am, I'm married to. I'm already having an engagement, and that's the United States government. Ooh, cringe, but okay.
I like Asian women, ma'am. I'm sorry.
No. Well, I mean, considering that would be funny and fitting, but also it's like, no, ma'am, I already have a prior engagement, and it's to Lady Liberty. Fucking
rides off in the sunset after that line.
Yeah. Oh, as far as like, but funnily enough, as far as like censorship, and considering Resident Evil 4, there was a certain kind of censorship to a certain version of the game that I do find really dumb and pointless. So, the VR version of Resident Evil 4 cut out a lot of...
Wait, there's a VR version?
Yeah, the gameplay is pretty good, but they do this stupid censoring where, like, there are a lot of lines from the game that have been cut out, like any line in which there are lines at the end of the game where Leon makes comments on his Agent Hunnigan saying, "Oh, you know, you look pretty cute without the glasses on," or there are lines where like Lewis says, "Oh wow, I can't believe the president outfitted his daughter with ballistics," you know, talking about her boobs. And obviously those lines are kind of like skeevy or inappropriate. I understand that. But to cut them out of the game entirely and like hide them is like, it just feels kind of wrong. Like, I feel like, I don't know, like sanitizing a game like that when you should just like own up to what the game is, problematic elements and all, just feels kind of wrong to me.
I know there are some things that could definitely be, I have no idea if I'm actually doing damage to this thing or not.
Yeah, just keep on hammering the fire button.
Like, sometimes things do have to change for games. Like, I know for Resi 5, there's a particular village section that definitely would not fly today. It didn't even fly when it originally released, but there are ways to... Apparently that section doesn't really matter much to the story, so you could just cut it out and nothing would change.
Yeah, when you go to the tribal village and like they're all wearing like grass skirts and throwing spears at you, and it's like, I understand that these people
for some reason the virus made everyone go tribal.
Yeah, it's like, I understand that like the Plagas are making the villagers act in ways they would not normally act, but even then it's like, you're calling upon some very racist imagery. Whether you mean it to be racist or not, you are calling upon some very problematic imagery. Please stop. Resident Evil 5 is an interesting game to talk about.
I'm actually just gonna go back.
His running animation where his legs like skitter out from like underneath his body whenever you change direction is so fucking goofy.
I think it'd be okay to make certain changes to a game as long as it's still faithful to the original. Like if you're like, I guess a example would be like keeping, I guess, Solid Snake's ass like as big as it is sometimes, or even like for female characters, like certain scenes stay in. Like if it's faithful to the original, I don't have anything against it. But no, obviously sometimes not everything can fly, like with Resi 5.
I am curious what, if any, changes they're going to make to Metal Gear Solid 3, because that game has some very intense scenes, and it has some sexual scenes as well. But I wonder,
isn't there a scene where you can like if you activate the codec while Snake is like spying on a woman, he's like actually masturbating on there?
I hope not. Jesus Christ.
Well,
no,
he's not. Well, it's not shown on screen. He's just like, heavy breathing, and like the guy's like, Snake, come on, focus on your mission.
Oh, I don't know about that. I haven't like played the game to that much of an extent that I've noticed that. But like, I was just gonna say more the scene in Metal Gear Solid 3 where Naked Snake has sex with Eva, or was it Eve or Eva? I forget. But the
I'd have to consult with my oh, the line.
Because you just told me, Fox Boy.
Fucking face.
Yeah, the realization that he fucked up. He's just like, oh, I'm kind of stupid like that.
That would be the face that I'd kind of want to make for an expression on my model, but I already have my slots filled up for plans. But yeah, I'd have to consult my my Metal Gear expert Renato on that one, because he's played those games more, and I actually asked him today what he thought about I think it's the Master Collection on Steam. Because I do want to play through Metal Gear games eventually, but I don't know if I want to emulate them and get the true experience, or investigate the Steam collection to see how faithful it is.
I can't recommend... I mean, the versions of the game that I own are... The PS1 version that I bought on the Metal Gear games that I own are all available from like the PlayStation 3, like the HD collections on there, like for Metal Gear Solids 2 and 3, and of course MGS4 is still exclusive to PS3. Yeah, if you want to play Metal Gear Solid, like the full series more or less, the PlayStation 3 is the way to go. But as far as like the HD collection that was recently released, I think as far as I know, it is pretty decent, but play it on like PC or just not Switch, just because it's shameful.
Oh, absolutely
that those games,
not the Switch.
It's just shameful that those games aren't running at 60 frames per second when they very well should. Oh wow, you won already! That boss fight, I remember that boss fight being pretty goddamn hard, but good job.
I'm a little biased against the Switch in terms of hardware. If I can play it on PC, or, well, I don't really have any other console, but if I have the option between playing on PC or playing on Switch, I'm gonna play on PC every single time. Which sadly that does mean I have to buy Kill la Kill If a second time. Which I'm sure it runs fine on Switch, but I kind of just like knowing that I have like a guaranteed shot of running it at 60 on PC.
Yeah, there are some games. I mean, I bought Demon Turf on Switch, and sadly it only runs at 30, where on PC and consoles it does run at 60. But it really doesn't affect, thankfully for that game, it really doesn't affect my enjoyment that much, because it still plays perfectly fine at 30. And it's still, I still love Demon Turf, even though it's only running at 30, so that's not too bad. But then you have games like the Plucky Squire running on Switch, and yikes. The Plucky Squire is already kind of problematic, as far as like glitches and stuff on various versions of the game, but yeah, on Switch, that game can really chug in the 3D sections, and it made me wish that I bought it on Steam instead of Switch. I'm hoping they're going to release another patch to clean up performance, but yeah, I am dying for the Switch's sequel console, just so we have something with more power behind it, so we don't have to deal with these big performance problems.
Sadly, I think when it comes to the Switch, it really just is what it is, because I think it's, what, 10 years old now? Or at least getting to 10 years old?
It's 7 years old at the moment.
It is a 7-year-old Android tablet that really was good for the first few years it came out, but there have been some releases where it's really starting to show its age, and even some releases during the Prime were also very limited. My first time playing Doom and Doom Eternal was on the Switch because I literally didn't have a PC built at the time, which it was surprisingly really good. The visuals were super muddy. They were abysmal to look at sometimes, but they were, for the most part, the gameplay was fun.
Yeah, I've seen, funnily enough, my first time playing Doom 2016 was on Switch too, and that was perfectly fine, and I really appreciated the gyro aim. They added an update, but as soon as I got a PS4 and could play the game at 60 frames per second, I gave up my Switch copy. I'm like, nope, I have no reason to go back to this. I want to play the game at 60.
I felt so good when I was finally able to play on PC, and not only crank the graphic settings up, but even get like 200 plus frames per second on my PC.
Jesus Lord.
Yeah, I went all out for that thing because that was literally the first, well, technically the second computer I had ever built in my life. The first time was with my mom. Oh, okay.
Jesus Lord.
The first time was with my mom. That it got me a lot of games. It had like a GTX 960, a Ryzen FX 8-core CPU, and then I upgraded to at the time it was the Radeon 6800 XT with the, oh, I can't hit him, with the Ryzen 9 5900X.
Yeah, go on.
I went from a pretty huge upgrade, and the goal with that was to pretty much have a PC where I could never worry about graphics settings ever again. I could just run everything on max. That lasted 2 years because
the tech industry evolves fast.
It evolved too fast, dude. I swear it was within maybe 2 years where I was already starting to see what I upgraded to later, a 3080 Ti, was already stopped being on the recommended list, and it was replaced with the 4080 graphics card. Like my card was the best graphics card for about a year, and then
the collision kind of fucked up. You'll get it next time, champ.
I want to go on the red one. Oh, hey, I got the life back. But yeah, my computer was the best build you could have for like a year, and then it immediately got booted off like the proper performance list on games.
Yeah.
I remember when a 3070 was recommended to play Cyberpunk at 1080p, and then the Phantom Liberty DLC came out, and that got replaced with a 4080 needed to play at 1080p for ray tracing. It's like, are you kidding me with this? This is too much.
It kind of pisses me off that, like, Horizon Forbidden West, they said, was primarily developed for the PlayStation 4, so you can play it on PlayStation 4, but for the Burning Shores DLC, they're like, well, we wanted to make something that really just, cranked up the particle effects and made something that can only be available on PlayStation 5. So if you get Horizon Forbidden West on PlayStation 4, you can't buy the DLC for it, which is kind of shitty that they just purposefully made something that would leave last-gen console owners behind like that. I think that's kind of a shitty thing to do, but yeah. It's a shame, or it's just kind of a natural thing, I guess, that just technology just evolves so fast and goes at such a fast rate that when you think, oh, I'll be safe to not have to upgrade for a while, then you have to upgrade after like a year and a half, if that long.
Oh no, this happened way too fast. The hardware cycle we had with, well, this is more on the graphics card end. It's been complete. Oh no, I should probably. Oh, Shit.
Oh.
Ah, shit. It was right at that checkpoint, too.
I missed that checkpoint. Well, time to kill myself.
I'm all the way back here! Alright, well, that life is gone. I might as well just pick up whatever this is. 5 rings, I guess. Yeah, 30 series was nice because it's gonna be nothing. Yeah, it's nothing in there. 30 series graphics cards was nice for NVIDIA because we were kind of fine for a while. But then everything just started going out of hand in terms of what you needed for PC. Like I have a 4070 laptop because I sadly can no longer use my PC due to power outages, and it's not aging. I can run some games. I just have to be mindful of graphics settings this time, which I'm surprisingly really fine about. I actually don't care about pushing maximum graphics anymore. Mostly because of how stupid it is. I checked out the Resident Evil 4 remake. Why is a 3080 Ti recommended for, or like on the recommended list for games? I feel like the TI section for NVIDIA should be enthusiast, like optional, not a requirement to play certain games. And I even checked through the graphic settings. There was no difference in terms of medium and high. And even for the PS5 Pro, there actually isn't... Yeah, you get some of a graphics... No, you actually don't get a graphics upgrade. You get an AI feature upgrade.
Well, I handle the upscaling for us. It'll probably work. All the characters end up with like really highly detailed eyes, and like all their hands turn into big mushy blobs. It's like, oh, the AI ain't working so good.
That was something I did check with AI upscaling. In Cyberpunk, some of the buildings look absolutely awful. Oh.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with the balancing on the thing. Oh, you were supposed to jump on the... Oh, well, you can jump between the platforms like that.
I think I may have to.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Checkpoint, because I am
Well,
on my last life.
oh, you got another life.
Sweet. Dude,
I got another life! Yes! You jump with joy, you fall down.
Speaking of jumping...
Fuck you, level!
Fuck me, indeed! Oh, we made it!
This game fucking preys upon you panicking and making a stupid ass decision.
Is this was indeed the right one. Thank you, rings. I'm actually a little tensing up right now. Ah. Why is it going so fast? I'm actually like a little bit tense now because I've been low on lives this entire run.
It's nice to put that stopper there.
Oh, and then I gotta fight with Sonic after this. Alright, so I have... So I better not mess that up.
And I have to fight with Sonic after this, and Sonic's just standing there like, I'll be waiting for you, bitch!
Okay, I got one more life. I should probably start farming rings!
I should probably kill myself immediately.
Well... I guess that's the end.
You quoting that Bambi video?
No, I was trying to quote that dude from Smiling Friends.
Oh, well, I guess I'll just kill myself then. No, wait! I was thinking of...
Fuck! Ah. Hi, Ink Fan. This is a laggy stream, and also, I am I don't think I'm gonna go through this campaign without dying, without getting a game over. I've died multiple times, but man, I was kind of hoping to not get a game over. Swear, I have no rings, I have no extra lives. What is this? What does this take me to? Nothing.
Maybe activate the mystic portal thingy.
True. Alright, it takes me to rings. Oh, I think these asteroids can hurt me. Oh, no, no. Oh, well, I'm fucked!
Well, I guess that's the end.
Well, I guess that's it. Oh man, that's a solid like 3 hour stream.
Yeah. I was hoping that you could see the end of this, but if you need...
Died at the very end. I mean, thankfully this wasn't like a no death run.
Yeah.
Story select.
I wonder, will it give me the
I'm Shadow, the coolest guy in the entire
Skip that
fucking
shit.
world.
I might actually end it off here because
Yeah,
it's getting late at night. It's getting late at night. I'll definitely continue this next week.
Yeah, this has been fun though.
It has been fun, yeah. Sorry, Ink Fan, I know you just got here, but I do have to end it off here. Also, got to use the restroom.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna be signing off. So, good night, James, and good job tonight. And yeah, I will see you next time you want to do this.
We almost made it. We almost made it to the no game over run. I'll have to continue that with the hero campaign.
Sonic's just waiting at the end, going, "I'll still be waiting for you, motherfucker. Don't think I forgot about you."
It was literally just this one level, and then the Sonic boss fight, and then this campaign would have been finished in one stream.
It's not as bad as like Penny Snapcube, her playthrough of like Shadow the Hedgehog, where I think she just like gamed. No, she missed one of the hero ending for Shadow by like doing something wrong, and then she found out. But she was playing a modded version where you only have to get 3 of the endings and not all of the endings to unlock the final campaign or the final level. So yeah, she finished the game. She just missed Shadow's full-on hero ending because she like missed a part. But she was like, whatever, fuck it, we ball.
Dang. I kind of wonder, is there anybody I could raid in the Sonic Adventure 2 category? I think it's what, Creative Dashboard? I think it's Creative Dashboard, Stream Manager, and then I'm getting a little bit faster at this. Raid Channel. Who's playing Sonic Adventure 2 right now? Yo, someone else is doing the same thing I'm doing where they're playing Sonic Adventure 2 to prep for Sonic X Shadow. We are raiding them. We are doing this.
Alright, tell them I said hi. Good night. Good luck, everybody. Goodbye.
Good night. Oh, wait. Where? Where's the thing? How do I start raid again? Should just be that, right? Unable to raid at this time? Aw, dude. Shit. Alright. I will just drop them in chat, and I guess you guys can go. How do I
Let's do this.
Gotta be a
Let me
way.
show you my
Can't
real
do it at this
power.
time? Come on, man. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, don't do that. Raid. You know what? You know what? I'm just gonna drop this in chat and then we're gonna just manual override the situation. Go there and tell him Lydia says hi. I'm ending this. Bye-bye.